All right. What is going on, everybody? Welcome on back to the Cinema Awards podcast. Early morning recording. Not many of these before. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't have much pep in my step yet.
It's noon.
It's noon on Sunday, no less. Kickoff's an hour from now.
It's morning somewhere.
We're a little behind schedule on these. Agatha's already been over for like 2 weeks, and Penguin's been over for a full week as of today. We got Dune starting tonight, though.
Let's go.
Oh my god, that is tonight.
That's tonight.
Holy shit.
Yeah, buddy.
For some reason, I thought the 17th was like 2 weeks from now. Holy
Year's
fuck.
almost over.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's coming quick. But fucking, we got Dune starting right after Penguin, which is dope. Very, very cool. Good job, HBO. But yeah, so we already did mid-season reviews for Agatha and Penguin, so we're going to be doing the final, like the last couple of episodes for each one, and then we'll do kind of like, a season overarching kind of take on it like that. But we're going to try to shift through pretty quickly. Like we said, 12 o'clock on Sunday.
Yeah.
Let's start with Agatha. Yes?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So where we left off was a cool, actually, little place. Like, Wiccan had just basically become Wiccan. He threw Agatha, he threw Lily and Jennifer, like, just chucked all of them. So we opened up basically with him. This is a big episode for him. Basically just kind of like filling in a lot of the pieces that led him to the premiere episode where we met him for the first time. This was an alright episode, though. I kind of liked this one.
Decent backstory.
Yeah, it was entertaining enough for me, that's for sure.
Yeah. Cool to revisit the the sitcom thing again. Jump right back into that story from episode 1.
Yep. Speaking of sitcoms, we got Ralph Boner, we got Evan Peters back.
Yeah.
Funny cameo.
Better than the first time.
Yeah.
First time was like aggravating when he was on
yeah.
WandaVision.
No, that was lame.
But
This
now
one was
you
very
know.
funny.
Now you know you're getting Boner. Like you're not getting Quicksilver.
There was a couple of good, like, he basically, like, she hijacked my life, and, like, she took over my house, and, like, he killed the market value. I had to leave my my Blu-ray collection behind. And then there's actually, I don't know if you guys caught it, but I mean, I'm sure you guys did, because he says it out loud, but he's like, and I killed a dog. And it's just like, well, hold the phone. Like,
Yeah.
Agatha claimed responsibility for that. Was there a second dog? Or which one of you did
right,
kill the
yeah.
dog? I was like, why are we still talking about dog killing? But I liked that. We found out that Lilia was the witch that put the sigil on Wiccan.
Yep.
So that was something, I guess, that we were all kind of wondering. But basically, we kind of just ended the episode with Agatha being completely fine after she got thrown into the mud. She convinces Wiccan to keep on, like, just going down this road together. And we kind of figure out what Wiccan is really looking for, because at the beginning he said power, but we clearly see that he's got tons of power because he just threw all his witches aside.
Doesn't seem to be an issue.
Yeah. He's looking for Tommy, looking for his twin, wondering if he's still out there. So like I said, I enjoyed this one. This was a good one.
Yep. They're keeping us guessing a little bit, right? Because we thought he was Agatha's son for a little bit there. Then they
For a little
switched
bit.
up on us. Yeah. I wish they gave us some more means to figuring stuff out rather than just like, here's another thing you couldn't have guessed. But keeps you on your toes.
Yeah.
Some good twists.
No, it's true. I like how they didn't come right out in your face as far as, like, we still don't know it yet, but we're going to find out soon. But, like, it's, how is this kid coming about? Like, is he, you know what I'm saying? Like, is he like he's not like the grown version of the one we get from WandaVision, because obviously that one, like, went poof. But he seems to know all of that shit still as if it was him. Obviously, like, it could be a variant, but that doesn't seem, like, very likely at all. And then when you see fucking, I feel like when he, like, just tosses Wanda aside and, like, he's looking for, like, something twisty's coming. You know what I mean? With, like, Tommy. It's just like, is he going to be, like, in the same scenario as far as just, like, basically, like, we find out, like, taking over another fucking kid? Which...
And it seems more so he's trying to, like, it's his own, like, like, he's trying to find it in his own consciousness. Versus, like you said, another variant
like
or something like that. It's like a internal struggle with himself.
Yeah.
More so than finding somebody else.
Yeah. It's just, now in hindsight, now and that we know, like, that he, like, literally just took over some kid's life, and it seemed like he might have done the same thing with Tommy. Now, like, in hindsight, I feel it's like, oh, shit. Makes a little bit more sense now. Episode 7. This was my favorite one of the entire series. I thought this episode was actually, like, really good. Like, not just for, like, Agatha. I thought this was, like, a good episode of television.
Yeah.
Basically, like, a Lilia episode. kind of almost a similar thing. It's going to be putting a bunch of pieces together so that we can get more backstory and how everything led to where it was. But this one was like really heavily focused on her because every single episode she's got those little like random outbursts and shit like that. Yeah. So we find out what all those are about. And we see like ones that we didn't already see like in the show, like ones that are from previous parts of her life. But basically they're all little glimpses. Like she says how time's not linear. Which right away, I love time shit. We talk about that all the time. But she just keeps kind of like falling through pieces, and it's like all different puzzle pieces that are slowly trying to put themselves together. And it seems like she knows that it's getting close to being completely flushed out.
Yeah.
So I think there's a cool part when she's talking to like basically like her mentor or whatever. And she's like, why are you here? And she's like, because I'm going to fall. And she's like, yeah, we all fall. She's like, but what are you going to do with the time until you get there?
Yeah.
And then it was like, all right, so this bitch is going to do something cool. And then I think we got like the best special effect of the season with like the Salem 7 are coming after them. She like sacrifices herself for the group. And like the whole room does that fucking turnover.
Yeah.
That was fucking cool.
Yeah.
That looked pretty sick.
Or like Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
Kind of.
She like catches the fucking ledge too.
Yeah.
Salem just takes down the whole Salem 7.
Yeah.
Which kind of underwhelming. They like kind of built these guys up to be like badass.
Yeah. Pretty soft. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could use a little bit more, a little bit stronger, appearance from the Salem 7 or going down with more of a fight. They just kind of got mopped to the side.
Definitely expected that. I mean, they kept building them up, especially the, is it the first episode? First episode, they go down to the Witch's Road, like at the very end of the episode, right? Like Wiccan's upstairs by himself, and they're all like trying to come through the windows and shit.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of like, I was like, oh shit, like, all right.
Yeah.
Thought
there'd be more of an integral part throughout the whole thing.
Yeah. They really didn't like, they kind of like throw in Aubrey Plaza here, like at the end as like the bad guy, but I don't feel like there's like an overwhelming like bad. Everyone's kind of, I guess, a little bad in the show, I guess is kind of the point.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say it's that she's a bad guy. It's just, she's Lady Death. Like she's just,
That's true. She's not really
that's her thing. Like it's just, that's her part of the job description. You know what I mean? Like it's just what she is.
Maybe.
Right. Like even when she's saying she has to take their child or whatever, she seems like I have to. There's nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, right.
Oh, you're talking about Agatha's kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it seemed like it was like their kid together or something. I don't know. I was confused by it, but
Death, you're saying?
Seemed like it was Agatha and Aubrey Plaza's kid somehow.
Interesting.
I don't know. Maybe I got to look back at that, but I thought they referred to it as like our kid.
We'll see some proof.
Yeah, right.
We'll see some.
Sounds crazy now I'm saying it. I gotta check it out.
I don't hate it. I'll probably check it out myself.
Let's see.
But yeah, how did you guys feel about this episode? Did you guys like this one kind of like as much as I did, or no?
Yeah, definitely the better one of it. It just, I guess we'll talk about it as a whole, but it seemed like the episodes were just one too far ahead. Almost like this should have been like not the penultimate. It should have been before.
Okay.
And we'll get into the next one. The next one should have been penultimate.
I got you.
But
yeah,
in terms of the episode itself, it was very good. Yeah.
The eighth episode, which we're about to get into in a second, basically plays as like almost like a finale. Like the actual finale, episode 9 almost feels more of like a like an epilogue kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Like that should have been. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but
yeah, because you can't if you do that one before the end, it kind of ruins a lot of the mystery of the show.
Right.
So it kind of does have to go last, but
that just shouldn't be a finale.
Yeah,
it's my gripe.
It is weird. I guess maybe you could have flipped that one in 9. I mean, that one in 8, maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. But then even then, that wouldn't make total sense because we find out fucking that like the road's not real. That like Wiccan like conjured it up.
Right.
So it kind of in a way it has to basically go the way that it goes. But it is weird, and I feel you. We do end the episode 7 too. After a really cool episode, like I said, we do end it with a cool ending too. We find out that Rio is in fact Death in a cool little fucking scene.
She looks badass too.
She does. Yeah, she looks very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, no, definitely. This was definitely my favorite one. Like I said, not just for like Agatha. I thought that was like a good episode of television. Like twists and turns and some mystery and that cool special effects scene. Yeah. Cool ending with fucking Aubrey Plaza. I
just kept telling people, I'm like, show's good. Like show up to that point beat my expectations.
Yeah, no, I think no matter what, it definitely beat my expectations. It's not a show which we're gonna get into. I don't think it's a show that I'm gonna go back to at any point in my life, unless fucking there's a reason to. But we'll see. Episode 8, like we just said, or I just said, it kind of basically serves sort of as a finale. Really, this is the one that everything's gonna kind of pop off. We see Death again, actually, to open up the episode. We kind of picked up right with Aubrey Plaza again. She walks Alice off, the witch that already died. Kind of walks her off to the afterlife, which I guess is like something we're going to see a bit of now, because we're going to see her do it with fucking Agatha's son. It's going to be a little...
And again, it shows she's not like evil or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's
Just the Undertaker.
walking. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Right. Just walking them to death. Like, that's just...
Peacefully.
Right.
Peacefully.
And that's just her like fulfilling their fate that they had to,
Yep.
that they were fated to have, right? She's not
Exactly.
not speeding anything up. But
No.
Yeah.
If anything, we see her give extra time.
Yeah, she seems like she can do it at any point.
Does the
You
opposite.
know? Like, she's like, I'm not giving them up. All right, well, I'm taking them, but she never does.
Right.
One funny revelation I liked in this episode is Agatha, or they all realize that Jennifer has been able to use her powers for the last 100 years because of Agatha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When Agatha was just like, she makes a face and she's like, "That was you?"
Boston, you said. Yeah.
It's just, I remember she's like, "I fucked up a lot of witches there." Like, I didn't know it was you. My fault. That was a funny one. Agatha's gonna tell Wiccan, because she's caught on too, that they can get Tommy back. This is kind of what we were just talking about a minute ago. But he finds that, or Wiccan does like that warg shit. Basically, that's what it reminded me of. Mm-hmm. And he goes and finds like a little boy who's like literally like drowning in a pool, basically. And it seems like he's gonna like steal this boy's body basically to give to Tommy.
Which is that's even more evil than going back to the Lady Death. Like, you know what I mean? Isn't
Yeah.
that more like selfish and evil than
Definitely more evil.
the Lady Death is doing?
For sure.
You know?
Without a doubt. Like we said, it's in her job description. It's
Yeah,
not like she's fucking,
he's just being selfish.
Yeah.
It's like, give me this little boy.
It's not like she's like taking these souls and like putting them in chains and fucking dragging them. You
They're
know
in
what I mean? Like we said.
their souls are in purgatory, just trapped there forever.
Exactly. Yeah. No, so you're absolutely right. He even says that. I think he asked at the Agatha. He's like, "Am I killing this kid so that my brother can fucking live?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure are.
Let's see, what else was there? We find out that Rio and Agatha made a deal like hundreds and hundreds of years ago. Not the specific details, but we know that they were fucking at one point and that they made some sort of a deal hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And we were hinted at already that she traded in her son for not the Darkhold, but whatever the fuck that other book was called. Book of the Damned, maybe? Does that sound it? Yeah. All right, there you go. The Book of the Damned. So...
And you had hints of this too earlier. I think it was like episode 3, the one with the band. Like Aubrey Plaza literally like she like flips like the microphone recorder on, and they're talking about how like this is part of our deal, and also
yes,
you had hints of that earlier in the series.
Word.
Good call.
Yep. Word. That was definitely probably my second favorite episode. That was a good episode.
And I did just kind of check that out, and it's not definitive, but there are a lot of people that think that Aubrey Plaza somehow fathered Nikki, Nicholas Scratch as well. That Agatha called her my love when she was in the midst of birth. It's not an airtight theory. Yada yada. But,
I like it.
It's out there.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep. Female witches don't need the men.
Yeah. Plus, Aubrey Plaza seems like she's slinging that thing in the show.
Yeah, she's on. That got that.
Oh fuck. So after we like warg into this fucking kid, they kind of like leave it. They don't show it for sure, so it's kind of like up in the air. But you have to imagine that's probably gonna end up being Tommy. But anyway, we see they get off the witch's road, and they don't get like the rewards that they were initially expecting to get. But it's Aubrey Plaza there.
It's like they get to the end of Oz. They find out it's just a guy behind the curtain. Like, what the fuck?
That's basically what it was.
Right?
That's very much what it was.
You won nothing.
And they had her dressed up like the Wicked Witch of the West in one scene too. I don't remember if it was this episode or
Agatha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was this one. Oh no, it was 7 because it was the one with Lilia. She had to do the card reading.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and fucking he was Maleficent there.
Right. Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah. What was I just gonna say? Oh yeah, so we get to Aubrey Plaza outside, and her and Agatha are gonna fight, but she just fucking gives Agatha the work, just absolutely tosses her around. And then we get Wiccan. Wiccan comes flying on down, and I would argue the worst superhero costume I've ever seen in my entire
Yeah,
life.
it literally just looks like a Halloween costume.
It really does. Not a very
lip
good
gloss.
one.
Kid's Halloween costume.
Not a very good one.
Lip gloss and eyeliner.
Maybe that was intentional though, because you think of like Wanda's old like costume, like the red.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
It's not exactly a like you get that at Spirit Halloween too. It's an awesome costume, but
And
so
there's-
maybe it was intentional.
Yeah. And they're still not in full reality at this point, right? They're still in
The Witch's Road.
Agatha's, like, I don't know, trapped reality kind of thing.
He's like, I just need something.
Yeah.
Just puts it together.
Right. The Witch's Road is something that he created in his head. Or whatever,
Yeah, he
but,
conjured up,
But she made him do it with his room or some shit. I don't know.
just like Wanda did with fucking Westview.
Right.
Literally just created that because that's how powerful they are.
Right.
So, like I said, yeah, Wiccan comes down. That get you boys? I didn't know what that was. After he comes down in this terrible ass costume, he just fucking does the opposite of Agatha. He just throws Aubrey Plaza like through a house.
Yeah.
So again, we've been seeing signs this entire show of just like how powerful this kid is, which makes sense. He's the Scarlet Witch's son, so
As he should be.
yeah. I mean, he's gonna be a fucking problem, a serious fucking problem, and he seems like he might have a little bit of not evil in him, but I don't know, signs that he could be manipulated
Yeah.
into being evil.
Or just like I said, selfishness. Doing what he's doing for Tommy.
Selfishness, I think, is a big thing in villains. Mm-hmm. I think there's things there.
And his dad is Vision as well, or? It's
I
not really
mean,
clear
not
on that?
really.
Okay. I couldn't remember that.
Wanda
story
like
there.
made herself pregnant, but it was like
Gotcha.
with Vision.
Gotcha.
I guess she just I don't know. Gave it-
I can't figure
Witches don't need
I
men,
don't know.
I guess.
They don't exactly.
true.
They don't. She just made herself pregnant.
Yeah.
Fucking spontaneous. And then the other big thing here is at the end. The end ends up with a banger because not only do we have this wild kiss, we also have Agatha getting her powers back. Wiccan basically is like, go ahead. He trusts her to not kill him, which is a wild fucking move.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Crazy. Especially after he's already seen a lot from this bitch. Like, he should know who he is dealing with at this point.
Yeah.
But Agatha holds true. She doesn't suck all of it. She gets enough to get her powers back, but I like it was cool just seeing her like back and she's like doing her same shit from WandaVision, looking all fucking eerie.
Yeah. Working her purple.
Yeah, working
That
her.
hurt.
But she basically is gonna like she convinces Wiccan to basically offer himself up to death in her stead. And once she's like basically like, nah, I pulled a fucking trick on you, as she's about to just skip off, he's like, is this what you did to your son? And then that kind of fucking doesn't just like record scratch. She literally like hears that, stops, and like beelines it to Aubrey Plaza. And then it's the kiss of death. Drops dead and becomes a ghost. Not entirely sure why she became a ghost.
Yeah.
Seemed like she was powerful enough to not fully die. Like her last little security blanket of not completely dying.
I like that.
Because he asks if the other girls are ghosts too. And she just says, like, no.
Not powerful
Or
enough.
it could be her spirit that Aubrey Plaza doesn't want to take. You know what I mean? Like doesn't
Yep.
have to take or anything. So
She's in purgatory.
that's what.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she's just kind
Can't
of
move
a
on yet.
free spirit after she
Trapped,
dies.
That's a good guess.
Could be a Gandalf thing where she still like has a role to play and like something bigger kept her alive because she needs to be alive.
Agatha the White.
There you go. That's clean. That's clean.
Sent back by the Eagles.
Clean. Yeah. Who even knows at this point? It could be fucking. We know Galactus is coming. I'm sure he could do fucking some crazy shit. I don't know. I'm sad that Kang's gone. I can tell you guys that. I'm sad that Kang is gone. Jonathan Majors is gonna kill that shit. That was the only good part of fucking Quantumania was that ending, like the
Yeah, it was-
whole stadium of
yeah.
Kangs. That shit was dope.
Council of Kings.
Council of Kangs. That was gonna be
Like Rick
fucking
and Morty stuff.
Yeah, right.
So we get that fucking kiss. Agatha drops dead, becomes a ghost. Actually, oh shit, I'm sorry, I thought that was in episode 9. This ends with the big revelation. We kind of already talked about. We found out that Wiccan created the Witch's Road. It wasn't real. He was able to conjure it up, just like fucking Wanda did. So that was a good revelation. This whole last like 10 or 15 minutes of this episode fucking banged.
Yeah, this was a very good one.
Yeah, this one was pretty good.
So was it him doing the same thing Wanda did, or was it Agatha kind of tricking him into doing that so that she could get more power?
I don't really know. I mean,
Knowing Agatha, I would say based off Agatha, I would say tricking him into doing it.
Yeah, I was trying to decide because
she didn't that would mean she somehow made him like go to her, like sneak into her house that night. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like you'd have to go that far back in order to do that. I feel like.
right. And she does say like I was just gonna kill them all in my basement or whatever. So I think she was planning to just do her usual coven, suck the power out of him.
Right.
But then he somehow created this crazy other reality that she had to take them through. So,
Yeah.
So he more complicated it, I guess, is what I'm concluding now. But I don't really know.
Which I wonder, but then like when you say like, did she maybe like point him to do this? It would like, you know how she acted like she had already walked the road before.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there could be some like ties there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a similar thing where she already, because we find out she's been doing this for like hundreds and hundreds of years. Right. So maybe something like that. Maybe this like kind of already happened before, where someone's done something similar to this.
Yeah.
So she kind of knew what to expect.
Maybe she thought she could get more out of it that way, or get his power, or Rio's power, or something.
Yeah. We also don't. There's no like ever reason given for taking the shoes off either, which is another thing. There's a lot with like Agatha and this road now that I'm thinking about it, because we find out that it's his, but I feel like I don't know. Like I said, they hinted at her, not hinted at. They said that she walked it before.
Right. And that was her. She always talked about the road when in those medieval flashbacks and stuff. She was teaching her son about the road.
Yeah.
She literally
she basically conjured that up.
Yeah, it was never real.
Story.
It was just a trick I did to kill my covens.
The only thing I can think of now is with the shoes, though, is like she was leaving it almost like knowing when they had come full circle kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like to the point where she knew, like, all right, like, because she knows that this is a conjuring up of his. That's why all like the things are like the things in his room. So that obviously she catches on to. So maybe she like left the shoes to be like, all right, we're at the end of the road. I'm not gonna be able to keep up this charade for much longer, because obviously this kid's gonna figure it out now.
Yeah.
So any tricks I want to or need to play, I gotta play now.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like a clock, basically.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah, I like that. I feel like they're definitely gonna keep leaking some answers to us over the future stuff.
Yeah.
Left some unknowns for us here, but they'll let us know.
She also like. It seemed. You know what? I feel like there was probably another one of these witches that she took that somehow ended up on something like this, like one of these roads, basically. I feel like.
So she knows it's a possibility, and
yeah, I feel like because she she knows enough, but not everything. Like she knows there's gonna be trials, but like the way she's like looking around, it seems like it almost like looks different.
Yeah.
So maybe the last time she was on like the witch's road, it looked drastically different. Like this is what he conjured up, but maybe like another witch conjured it up, and it looked drastically.
it looks like the Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Fucking choosing maps in Mario Kart or some shit.
Right.
That I feel
You also
like
take
makes sense.
You also take bits and pieces from your own world as you see how Wiccan does it. You know what I mean? Like it's almost kind of like Inception, kind of. Like in their dreams that they're taking things like buildings or monuments from their real life, and they're putting it in, but they don't want to do too much. That's when you start getting lost. But I wonder if that's kind of almost the same where. And they show it, I think, in the next one in his room, too, where all the things are, like, posters and whatever it is. Like, it all kind of, he's just creating it from his own his own world.
Right. Which I would imagine would be whatever the other witch
So that's sure every witch is...
would look different.
Yeah.
But would have, like, a similar, like we just said, like the same concept.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get through stages to get to
Yeah, concept's definitely the same. It's the, definitely, like, the path on...
Right.
No pun intended, like, the path on how you get there.
I'm sticking to that. I like it.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know who this other witch was or where they are, but I like it. I don't mind them pulling out another fucking witch out of nowhere. Maybe like a fucking, what are like the Supremes there? Some shit. We go to episode 9, the finale. And kind of like we said already, but like episode 8 kind of served as like a real finale. This served, at least to me, like more of an epilogue. That's just kind of like almost like in closing, like, all right, so here's what happened after the story, but not really what happened after, but like, here's these little tidbits that'll make the story more interesting now that you got to the end. But this one's basically all heavy Agatha flashbacks. We go back to like, I don't even know, I think it's the 1700s, I think they say. But we see her...
Salem witch trials kind of era.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1600s, 1700s.
Yeah. A long-ass time ago, out of the way. But she's fucking pregnant. She does that old school shit that we've seen in a couple of other movies where she's just actually fucking Rhaenyra Targaryen just did it in season 1, I think, at the end of it. She just like stands there and just like drops the baby like, all right, up to the ground.
Yeah.
Just like crouches down and just fucking like, all right, there's a baby.
3-point stand.
Uses a tree,
for real.
like uses the bark of a tree to brace herself. And that's it. Like,
Yeah,
God.
bites the lemon. Like, all right. Is that witchcraft? Or is that just?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's right.
Just like,
She's just like,
house,
I was thinking the
stuff,
same
or-
thing. Actually, yes. Now that I forgot all about that, but I had the same thought. I was like, oh shit, you're gonna do some magic with this lemon?
Yeah. Like, nope. Just trying to distract myself.
That's right. I figured all about that. That was funny. But she gives, birth to her baby, and right away we see Aubrey Plaza, like basically there, like watching from a distance the whole time. And Agatha already knows who she is, which could mean that they've known each other for even longer than this. I would assume so. But she's coming for her baby, and she begs her for more time. And like we said, she's not necessarily a bad guy. She's just doing her job. But she's like, all right, I'm going to give you guys some time, but it's borrowed time. So, like,
Yeah,
at
just-
any time I could come.
We're
and
kicking the
knock.
can down the road.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good way to
It's
put it.
all it is.
But yeah, like we said, that's almost sounding like Aubrey Plaza's like not a good guy, but fucking
Just has a duty.
yeah, exactly.
That's it.
There's some humanity there. How about that? Even if she's a dead spirit. Let's see. We see now that her son was allowed to live, they're basically just going to travel through from village to village, and she's just going to be murdering witches by the fucking boatload, just stealing all of their power.
Baiting him in.
Yeah, for real. And we see while they're walking from village to village, her son's getting older, so it's been a few years now, so they've been probably rolling good, which is why she's so hyped up on power. But on their travels, basically, the son starts like making up his own songs and shit, and it turns into the Witch's Road, which then she turns into basically a story for other witches to like be intrigued by, to go follow, like it's the Fountain of Youth or some shit, to go looking for the Witch's Road. And basically, it just keeps her from having to go from village to village. Now she's just like, basically, come see me, and as soon as you get here, I'm just gonna suck up your shit, and thanks for coming.
Follow me. Yeah.
So she's got a good little scheme running here with her little kid for a good few years, like we said.
Yep. And then it shows her kind of going through different eras too. Like by the last scene or whatever, seems like she's like wearing more modern clothes and stuff. So
Yes, I do know what you're talking
Seen it
about.
for
She's
hundreds
done
of years.
yeah, she's done once a month for 500 years or whatever. She's
Yeah.
racked up a lot of power at this point.
It's almost like everybody knows that it's kind of like the road is there. It's just for those who truly need it. Kind of like it just comes
Maybe.
to those who need it, So like obviously we don't know the backstory and all these witches that came there, but they probably just heard of it and wanted to like check it out. They didn't necessarily
I think you gotta be powerful.
need it,
Fuck.
right? You didn't like need it, or maybe like you're saying you're not powerful enough to go on it, and that's why Wiccan's able to make it. But
Yeah, like he's able to basically. He's the one that opens the
like
door.
what are they all coming here for? Just to check it out? You know what I mean? Like, do they need it? Do they need to go down this road? Or
Well,
they
like I
just
said, it's like
oh,
the
wow,
fountain of youth. Like it's the mystery that entices. It's the fucking what's the city of gold there that they make all the movies about? And shit like that.
Dorado.
El Dorado, yeah.
Yep.
It's like this mystery
Fucking
story.
Atlantis.
Where, yeah, exactly. If you get to the promised land, you'll be rewarded and showered with gifts and all that stuff.
Definitely,
Happens in human history.
definitely a big theme with all these witches is they're all power hungry.
Oh yeah,
Right.
So
No
they all,
doubt.
with this endless life, they eventually hit this breaking point where they just want to be
Yeah.
the strongest, and the forbidden fruit, for like another metaphor.
But it's almost like that. That's why they're not worthy of it. They're coming just for power at the end.
Right,
but
right,
the
right.
road is literally just your own personal
All right, there
journey.
you go.
You know what I mean?
There
Like
you go.
you're doing some like internal soul searching.
Yeah.
Not just like it's not about what's at the end of the road.
Yeah.
It's the journey along the way.
right.
I also like the idea that Wiccan's not like just looking for like more power, like you just said. Like all these witches are power hungry. And
He doesn't need it apparently.
Right. He's there to like actually like look. He's there to look for his brother, but like something real.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of theories, a lot of different theories. But we see Death come for her son in the middle of the night. But like even that, he just kind of wakes up and he's just like, oh shit, is it that time? Almost like he knew. Almost like he knew somehow. Yeah.
It's like, okay.
But that is when we're gonna see like basically that whole story like wraps up. So we found out what actually happened to her son. He wasn't sacrificed. But then we see like Ghost Agatha. She's gonna come back to Wiccan, and he gives her that weird little brooch with her son's hair, which is very, very strange. That was a weird part.
That's all she's got left. Yeah.
Rubbing it all over her face and stuff. But they're gonna go off together. They're gonna go look for Agatha's son and for Tommy, for the both of them. And then we see that Jennifer's the other witch that survived. She just flies off like fucking basically like Wanda does. Mm-hmm. So she's got her powers back.
Yeah.
But what do you mean this is the finale?
Yeah, I get you.
What do you mean we're now going to go find Tommy and Agatha? Like, what do you mean? Like, we literally just got House of Dragon. Like, this is the same thing as House of the Dragon.
I get what you're saying.
Like, what do you mean the war's not started yet? Like, what do you mean?
This guy?
What do
He
you
wants
mean
Agatha season 2.
I don't want Agatha season 2. I wanted it in the finale. I don't want to wait fucking 2 years for a whole 9-episode thing.
It seems like it's gonna be Vision Quest.
Like that should be the finale of this, and then that's it. What do you mean we're now going? Like,
right.
That's when
it's annoying, but that's just how they gotta do it.
Yeah, to draw out another season from you. Yeah, subscribe to Disney Plus. Thank you.
Yeah.
Probably raise the prices by then too. Oh, and by the way, it'll be $19.99 a month.
Ending.
Yeah, I mean, it's almost 2025, but the Vision Quest series is premiere in 2026.
See you in 2 years. Give me a fucking break.
This year's already slated though. Like this year's fucking loaded for the most part. I don't.
Right, so get it out of the way, but wrap this up before all that happens. I don't have to wait 2 years. Like I thought it was good, but I don't want to.
As long as there's more to it,
right?
From there.
Like, yeah.
If it's literally just like there's 2 episodes left and they haven't told us what happens, then yes.
Yeah.
I agree that would suck. But if there's another 10 episodes worth of shit.
I just think you could have wrapped it up in one more episode finale, not a whole 8-9 episode season 2.
Well, like
nobody
wanted. It's not
going to
be season 2. It's going to be this Vision.
Or
Quest.
yeah, right, a different show.
Yeah,
whatever
it's going to be this show right here. Which like so this year we know like all the players and stuff though. Like it's all kind of like not along the lines of say like Magic basically. So this year will probably be more like quote unquote grounded. We're still obviously doing superhero shit, but like say like the first one's Captain America, then you got Thunderbolts. Obviously, Fantastic Four is not going to be so much, but that's like an origin story. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of like not superhero shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll probably be them fucking normally. I would imagine before they like become the Fantastic Four. I don't know.
I don't know. Kind of from what I'm reading, it sounds like they're literally just it's picking up. Like,
already going to be the Fantastic Four.
Yeah,
Okay.
which works kind of like similar to Spider-Man. Like
Yeah,
this new Spider-Man.
Homecoming.
You don't need the backstory or all that. Like you know how it happens.
No, I got you. So yeah, like once you like look at it like that, I feel like 2026 isn't that far off, and it's not like these characters are going to be involved in any of the shit that's coming. Like we don't need anything that's related to
not in the stuff, not in the Captain Americas or Thunderbolts like that. None of this is going to get thrown in there.
No, I would say that Vision Quest is probably a good bet for getting Wanda back too. Vision Quest might be like a very big series now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's what it leads to, sure.
Yeah, that could be a big series. I bet you that's going to have Wiccan back in it. I wouldn't be surprised if it has Agatha back in it. I'm sure they're going to find someone to have Tommy. I think that Vision Quest series is going to be big.
Yeah, maybe get a boner in there. Lady Death's probably still going to be around.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe.
Can't go anywhere, really.
Maybe. Jennifer's definitely going to be back. I don't know if it'll be in Vision Quest, but I don't think they show that to end the series. That's literally how the show ended.
Yeah,
she gets out of the ground and she flies off. Not like an end credit scene. Like it's the last thing you see in the show. So they're not going to show
it's
that.
It's definitely not just she's alive. Cool.
Right. Nobody cares about any of these characters enough for them to be like, yay! Like Jen survived.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Like, if they show her fly off like that, it's definitely so that she can go do something now. You know what I mean? She's got her powers back.
If they were just gonna do that, I'd rather see Kitty Foreman come back. Like,
Yes. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
yeah, Kitty made it.
1,000%.
Hell yeah.
So let's kind of say overarching season here. We kind of hinted a little bit, but I'll say first thing right out of the gate, the show was so much better than I expected it to be.
Yeah, it helps when your expectations are below the floor, but
Bottom of the barrel. I thought it was going to be the worst thing I've ever seen from Marvel, and it definitely was not the worst thing I've seen from Marvel.
Yeah. And they took some good chances, like a lot of my complaints would be like they, like I said, kind of pulled too much random shit near the end, like, oh, here's this random thing, but I like that they were adventurous with it, kept you guessing, and tied it back to Wanda a lot. So I was happy with it. Came together nicely.
I just didn't think, like I said, my thing is I didn't think the ending would be, all right, now we're going to go find Tommy. I thought we were finding Tommy in the finale. Like, I don't want have to watch a whole nother show to see how this wraps up.
Like I said,
I thought we were finding Tom. I thought we were getting to where we needed to get to in this season, not a year from now or 2 years from now.
Like I said, though, that kind of makes me excited for Vision Quest. Like, we have a lot. Like, first of all, like, what happened to Vision? Do we have White Vision? Are we going to find a way to get old Vision back?
But I just want that, and like and if potentially Wanda comes back, I don't want this tied in too.
That would be a great way to end Vision Quest.
Yeah,
would be with Wanda.
That's all I need.
That would be for me. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I'd be very excited. No, I don't know. I don't know.
That just pissed me off. But besides that, it was just much better than expected.
I did like how I think it was episode 3 was the one I kind of already said, the rock band episode. I thought that one was like very funny, and I thought that was kind of what the show should be like playful and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked that episode. And then episode 7, like I said, was kind of the not like that at all. Like episode 7 was like a serious toned episode.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I think that was my favorite one. So those were definitely my 2 favorite episodes, and they were like completely different ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
So I thought that was actually kind of good. I thought that showed, I was like, all right, this show's doing it's doing a little bit of everything. Like, it's not just hitting one point. And at least on 2 occasions, for me personally, they hit on both points.
Yes.
So I thought that was pretty good. I mean, like I said, I'm not going to come back and watch it. I don't think ever. I don't really see why I would.
Yeah.
But like it was fine. It was better. It was fun. It wasn't tedious. Like, it wasn't tedious.
No.
Like, if I had to watch this or Moon Knight again, I'm watching this all
yeah.
day long. Secret Invasion. I actually have been wanting to watch the Miss Marvel series again, so I don't know. I did watch She-Hulk again, too. But, yeah, better than I ever expected it to be. Probably won't come back, but I enjoyed it. It was fun. Some cool performances. Aubrey Plaza was cool.
Yep.
Yeah, and good story. It's worth watching to fill in the blanks for the upcoming stuff.
Yeah, no
Vision Quest
doubt.
and all that, yeah.
No doubt. It's definitely like a significantly drop down. It's like WandaVision, but like a big drop down.
Mm-hmm.
But well, yeah, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't terrible. Good job, Marvel. Let's get to the Penguin. Let's get to the big one. I know you guys are probably very excited to talk about this show. I know you are in particular.
Yes, awesome.
Blew me away.
That fucking, oh my god. I haven't even like seen a single thing from that second movie, and I already fucking hate it.
What, the Batman?
Yeah, like
Why?
I haven't seen it because the movie, like those fucking everything that comes out about it is so fucking pretentious.
Come on here.
It's so annoying. I saw like Matt Reeves' comment the other day. It was like a big part of this is going to be Rob Patterson and Bruce Wayne.
Oh, you're getting emo Bruce.
You're
Getting emo Bruce Wayne.
What like? What do you mean we're getting emo Bruce Wayne? He just was emo Bruce Wayne. I saw that and I was like, what are we doing here? I was like at this point, let's just have Bruce Wayne kill himself. I was like, I don't know how much fun. He already looks like he's in My Chemical Romance. So where are we going to go?
Yeah.
And the first one was such a slog and a tedious watch. And now we're just going to watch Pattinson just fucking pow as
His internal
Bruce Wayne.
struggles. Yeah.
Oh my God. I already know I'm going to fucking hate this movie. I already know it. And anytime I say anything about this movie, there's like a fucking billion people that are just like...
Batverse coming after you now.
Wait, didn't you love Penguin?
Penguin was really, really good. Yeah, I really, really liked Penguin.
And that-
Penguin had nothing to do with Batman, though. Like, think about it. Like, it had nothing to do with Batman.
It does.
It's all about Batman.
We'll get into it, but it does. Like it literally does. It literally sets up.
It's a supporting
Well,
character for Batman.
It sets up potentially 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Colin
No.
Farrell said he's in 5 or 6 scenes in the next Batman.
I did not say that the show wasn't relevant to the timeline. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this show stands on its own. Like, you don't have to be a fan of Batman or comic book movies
okay. Yeah,
to
right.
watch this show.
Yeah, okay.
You'll
Yeah,
understand everything that's happening.
Got
it's
it.
not like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, I don't know who anybody is.
No,
Like,
it's just-
you can watch this show. My dad asked me about the show because
Yeah,
Kenny
yeah.
Brown watched the show
Yeah,
and
yeah.
said how much he liked it.
Yeah.
That's all I meant was like, you don't have
Right.
to be watching the Batman. Like,
That's definitely true.
Yeah,
It's-
it's a mafia thing,
Exactly.
not a Batman.
I'm just
Right.
confused how you could love this, but then be like, oh, fuck. Batman 2, don't even. Oh,
Yeah, get that shit outta
like,
here.
we just watched this awesome show that's
'Cause it was-
takes place in that.
the first one, fucking Penguin was really, really cool. And then, like, he flipped his car like 17 times and he was, like, totally fine. And I was like, I thought this movie was supposed to be, like, all intense and, like, super grounded and super heavy. And I was like, everybody's just always fine. And then you have,
It's the best
like,
scene in the movie.
that, and I have problems with it. That's what I'm saying. And then 2 minutes into the Penguin, he's shooting guys in the face. There's fucking and bitches and all that. I'm like, all right, like, if people are dying and people are getting shot on screen, like, now I'm in. If Batman starts doing that, then I'm in.
Batman,
he's not
Batman
gonna-
doesn't kill. Yeah.
I don't need him to kill. I
doesn't
just
kill.
need villains to kill. Show me
He
fucking.
did, the Riddler did. The Riddler like
Not
killed
the whole city.
killed a bunch of government
like the Penguin
officials.
did.
And
Not like the Penguin did. In the Penguin show, they would have seen him like a bunch of stabbing or fucking shooting or some shit.
it's-
Yeah, exactly.
so
Fucking-
instead he sticks a bomb to the guy's chest, and that's not as evil as that. He literally sticks a fucking bomb to his chest and is giving him riddles.
It's fucking lame.
Yeah,
It's fucking lame.
We can agree on the Penguin at least.
Yeah.
yeah. Let's talk about what we can
Focus on the
agree
good
on.
things.
Yeah,
Let's focus on the good things. So we left off with the big Sophia Falcone episode. We found out that she kind of just, she killed everybody. She wiped out. She's the head of the family now. Yep. So this was a good episode. I liked this one right away. There was 2 different storylines going on at the same time, but they were both pretty good. Oz takes the hostage kid, the Maroney kid.
yeah. The younger one.
Yeah, the younger one holds him hostage in exchange for the mushrooms.
Yep.
So that was a cool storyline, I thought. Goes to the jail, says only bring one guy. So that's also when he sends in an assassin to kill Sal. So that was this was, like I said, 2 kind of separate things going on, but that was basically the main focus of the episode was Oz and then Sophia kind of dealing with 2 different things. But let's do one at a time. Like we kind of just said, Sal fucking ends up killing the assassin. Doesn't just kill him, kills a guard. He gets out of jail. And then you get to the fucking exchange drop, which that was a fucking pretty cool scene. Pretty wild scene. Pretty wild scene. The fucking Maronis try to jump them. They killed them very fast. That was a terrible trap. The Maronis like set the trap and they attack first, and the Penguins guys killed them like very quickly.
Yeah. Mopped them. Yeah.
They really did. It was like fucking Mike Tyson fighting children. They just whopped them real quick. But then he fucking literally lights her and the Maroney kid that they took hostage, just lights them both on fire. We see him burn to death.
So fucking badass.
That was cool.
Yeah,
That's what
so
I'm
badass.
saying. That's why this show plays for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that the sun was like already soaked with it before,
Yeah,
like, it
in
wasn't obvious.
gasoline.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he says a couple episodes later, he says a scene 2 when he's fighting Maroney. It's
Oh yeah.
so
He says
fucking
something about how
good.
they smelt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like what perfume did your wife have on?
Oh, yeah, he's so
Because she smelled a little funky when she was burning.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
right.
so awesome.
That's right. What? When does she say that? Is that before they fight?
Yeah, right when we'll
Right,
get
that's
into
right.
it, but I think Pan Ultimate.
Yeah, that's how we get Sal to like basically like lose focus on
Yeah.
his little buddy there who pulls the power out,
Yep.
and that's when they have the fight. Which was a good fight. Good fight. Funny ending too.
Yeah.
So like we said, 2 kind of separate storylines. We just did Oz. Sophia is first. We see her get questioned by the police chief, who we did see in the Batman
Yep.
movie. So he was a character we had already seen. Guy sounds like he smoked
Real raspy
literally
ass
4
voice.
packs
Yeah.
of cigarettes a day since he was
What
like
are you
9 years old. Like I was listening to that, I was like, is that guy like? I have to go look it up actually. Now that I think about it, like, is that guy like? Is that him doing like an accent? Like, does he not sound like?
He's got to sound like
Sounds like
that.
RFK.
He's got to be. If not, wow, props off to that guy. Good job for you, dude. But Sophia is able to kind of just like brush him off. Like he thinks he's going to be able to work this girl over, but she's about this life. She know how, like, even though she hates her father, she saw what her father did for her. She was next to be in line. Like he wanted her to lead. She obviously knows the game. But she's got Vidi held hostage. She wants to know where the money's being held. And Vidi's like, all right, there's no point in me telling you anything because I'm going to be fucking killed. And we don't see them really go any farther talking-wise, but we do see her, like, he's being held outside. He's just like in boxes or whatever. And she just takes a big thing of, like, cold water and throws it on him. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yep.
That must be awful.
Yep.
Like, just, like, turning to ice, like, not cold enough to die yet.
Yeah, he's in, like, some kind of a cellar or, like, a crypt or something, seems like.
Yeah, it does seem like a crypt. It's a good call.
Definitely chilly down there.
I like her holding a hostage is kind of like, especially like by herself, because there was, like you said, it was like in a crypt. It very much wasn't kind of like the, all right, henchmen, like bring him over into the fancy library room and tie him to a chair kind of thing.
Right.
It seemed almost like she was the one who like drugged him and like dragged him down here herself somehow.
For sure.
You know what? Yeah, you think so too,
Yeah,
right?
For
To your
sure.
point,
Yeah.
she kind of seems to make a point out of that in all of her hostage situations where it's, like at the most she has her psychiatrist guy with her. She doesn't really ever have any muscle.
Yeah, right. It's
Oh
not
my
the
God,
it's not the henchman like punching him in the gut and stuff
Right.
like that. She's just, in fact, most of the time she's just like, nope, hold off,
Right.
like don't do anything.
Right? Or even like when they're torturing his mom later, it's like just a finger thing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's,
right.
not, it's not like this huge show of power. It's
Yeah.
just like her twisted, smart way of torture.
If there's like one thing I don't like about this show, I do not need juice driven down my throat anymore. I don't need him. I don't want him. I don't need him.
So if he turns into Scarecrow, you're gonna be pissed.
Oh my God! Please don't. Is that a thing?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think it's this episode, but the maybe the one after when they're in like the library thing. In the background, you can see it's not like 100% confirmed, but you can see almost like a glove with knives, kind of like how Scarecrow has, and you can see his mask, like what kind of looks like a Scarecrow mask.
It's terrible.
They throw it out there.
It's terrible news. Theo Rossi stinks. I hate him. He'll never not be juice, and I'll never not want to fucking kick him in the face. Like it's just in my brain now. Like there's no other way around it. Like I want to kick him in the mouth. And he's so annoying in the show. I hate the way he talks. Like he did it in Sons too, towards the end when he was always all sad boy season. He just talks with that little like Sophia, there's a guy at the hospital. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Oh my God, get him out of my face. I don't need him in the show. I can't believe you just said that. That's
Yeah,
like
possibility.
That makes me really fucking mad.
Yep.
That makes me really, really mad. But apparently fucking Vidi apparently decides to eventually play along, and then we get this really, 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 really cool scene of Sophia. She's already done a lot of cool shit in the show, but I like this one a lot. She like walked into like her new fucking room. The table's lined with all guys that are like waiting for her to get there. She's also showing off like her scars and shit that she I'll probably assume picked up in Arkham.
Yep.
So kind of showing off like, not that she's just tough, but kind of making her like almost like a superhero villainous kind of thing. You know what I mean? It was something fucking. And there was I didn't note it down in my notes, but there was I want to say it's episode 7. I want to say, but she's wearing this fucking dress where it's like all black and it goes into like a red scarf that wraps all the way down to the floor. And I was like, I get what we're doing with like the keeping it grounded and realistic. And I was like, that's perfect for like a villain outfit. I was like, that looks like evil.
Yeah. Actually, that same outfit too. She had like 4-inch black high heels, but the bottom of them were red too.
Yes, that's right.
It's like a huge power thing or walking on blood kind of symbol. I don't know.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw in one of those Netflix documentaries, they talked about how like the richest people in all of Hollywood did it, and they thought it was some kind of like weird sex cult thing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, one of those.
Well, I didn't know the backstory, but I still got the vibe from it.
Yeah. That's just like one thing that I saw that. I think it was one of those Netflix documentaries, you know, where they just throw shit at the wall.
Yeah, but she keeps getting sexier by the end of the season, and all these crazy, powerful outfits. Like she killed it. Awesome actress, awesome job by her.
Totally. Actually, now that you say that with like the powerful outfits, now like that's a perfect wording for it. That instantaneously reminded me of Cersei, and there are totally parallels between these two characters.
Yeah.
Cersei did the same thing as far as dress. Like it was always like to show like that she's in fucking power. Like I'm not queen in label, but this is my fucking room.
Yep. Occasionally wearing the armor or whatever, like
Yeah.
breastplates and
There are definitely parallels between the two of them too.
Yeah. A little two taps for their own good, but usually 5 steps ahead of everybody else, and really brutal about.
And like
how they
120
do it.
pounds soaking wet.
Yeah,
Family thing too, as far as like father fucking, you know what I mean? As far as like being in a big powerful family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Watching her dad do all of this work, which we see Cersei use her dad's like, you know, little schemes and strategies and tricks all the time. There's some parallels here. There's some parallels
definitely.
here. They both had a very, very close relationships with their brother. Not Sophia as much, but hers is a little weird too.
Yeah.
Sophia, like we always had like those kids in high school that was always like two siblings that were just a little bit too close. They were definitely those two. But this was like I'm sorry. So we were Sophia enters her table. It was very, very, very cool scene, and she announces that number one, she's dropping the name. Fuck her dad. She's gonna be taking her mom's name, Gigante. And that's when Vidi's still a made man. She points that out. And then as soon as she says that they're dropping the name, he was like, let's not do anything rash. And she just pulls out a gun and shoots him right in the fucking head.
Yeah.
That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
That was a great, it might have been my favorite scene to this point in the show.
Yeah, so good.
Just like a demonstration of power to the highest
Yeah.
degree.
Just the old regime is dead. If you're not
Right.
up with the new regime, then
Yeah.
Yep.
Immediately after saying that he's on a different level than all of you, and like you'll have to do so much to get where he is, and then he just says 2 sentences against her, and
yeah. Do you think she like gave him a chance to take part of the new regime, or did she know that he was gonna?
Yeah.
So he's like, I'm just gonna do it the most
he thought he could
ruthless way
maybe-
possible.
Yeah, he thought he could maybe elbow through her in that meeting
Yeah.
with everybody else there, but
Yeah.
she wasn't having
And
it.
she knows that he's not having it.
Yeah.
I think she was almost using him like a chip to
Yeah.
like basically like
Make
do
her
this
point.
exact
Yeah.
exactly.
Shows
this.
how serious she is too.
Right.
Like if you're
Like, I
not
ain't
with
fucking
it, this is
around.
what's happening.
Yeah, because she tells all the guys at the table too. She tells them all that she was the one that killed all the family. She's like, I wiped them all out, and then like we said, she wiped out the last one. So it's a new fucking regime. And the money that she was looking for from Vidi, she apparently found it. He gave it to her, and she just drops it on the fucking table. And she's like, "Yo, like this is the new regime. Like if you guys are willing to fall in line, you're gonna get paid because you guys haven't been paid the right way." And she's like, "It's gonna be under my rule. You guys will be fucking
Basically says, take it.
yeah."
Yeah.
All the guys just
Sort
kind
of
of start
high
going
tension.
over. And fucking,
Yeah.
One guy
They're
breaks
like-
the ice.
Are you waiting to shoot
Yeah.
someone else in the head? Or
For real, yeah,
can I
yeah,
take
yeah.
50 grand right now?
One guy grabs a band. It's like, oh, they got it.
Hell yeah. Yo, take this, take this.
Yeah,
take
yeah.
this, take this. Like kids fucking fighting for candy at a pinata.
Yeah.
We see Vic has been trying to get Francis out of town because Oz told him to. They go to his old place in Crown Point, which is just completely still all fucked up. But he's seen by that little shitty drug dealer that we've seen a couple times. Squid. He notices them going inside, and then it ends with a good. Actually, no, it's 2 things. We see Sophia make a deal with Sal. This was a cool scene. Sal's in the kitchen. He's cooking up. I liked this one.
Yeah.
Sophia like comes in. They share a glass of wine. They eat a meal together. She starts, which we already saw her in a different scene, like mowing down on food. It was at something fancy too. Remember? It was like one
Yeah,
of
it was
the-
a fancy dinner. She's
fancy
literally just
dinner.
like taken just by the hand and just
eating like she's still at Arkham. Yeah. And she like started to kind of like do that, and then she was like, she stopped
Yeah,
herself and she
right.
like paused. But it definitely seemed like too she was, like a lot of people doing this kind of shit. She was like, is he poisoning me? Is he putting something in the wine? So he made sure to like pour it, like drink it
right.
himself. So it was like very much like on the up and up.
Yeah.
Like which shows that Sal is old school.
yeah, right.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? He's like, we're in the kitchen right now. Like this isn't.
Yeah, it's like old school Italian. Like this, whatever's
Exactly.
going on, but we're in the kitchen making a good meal.
Exactly.
Like, we're not doing any of that nonsense. in
Like
here.
the big thing was always like you don't do anything like at mobsters' homes. And, like,
Yeah,
if
yeah,
the
right,
rival
right.
Fan, like you don't do it at the
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
at anyone's actual home with like,
Yeah,
their
yeah.
family and shit.
we're making
off-
chicken
off
palm
limits.
before we're in the kitchen. We're not
Yeah.
killing anybody.
Yeah. We were just saying I liked this scene here where Sal and Sophia make a deal. but I liked the vibe of it. It was very like mafioso, kind of like we were saying.
Yeah.
Like I was saying to him, I was like, they're exchanging a meal, and she like doesn't know if she's on guard or not, and he makes sure like he eats and drinks first and shit like that. So I was like, all right. And then obviously she's kind of turning over a new leaf because she wasn't guzzling down the food. She started to, and then she like stopped.
Yeah.
And then the episode ended very cool. Interesting little scene. Fucking Oz gets the crown point too. Opens up like a coin container filled with like quarters and shit. He pulls out a little coin, and then he brings Vic to these cool ass fucking like underground tunnels that run all underneath Gotham. And he's like, yo, like it's hot down here. It's muggy down here. Like this is perfect fucking mushrooms. So, that was one thing I did forget to mention. They did get the mushrooms during the drop, but they
Just
found
2
out
bags
it was
of it.
two bags. Yeah, they had all gone bad. So this is going to be the new mushroom base. They're going to try to take 2 bags and turn it into a full-blown operation.
Right. Because they had talked about when Sophia was originally showing them the mushrooms in Arkham, how it needs to be in this very specific environment, high humidity. So as soon as they put it in that open air pickup truck, it was already going to be trash.
Yep.
So all that was left was the 2 5-gallon buckets or whatever.
Yep.
But luckily mushrooms grow that way. You just need like one little spore. You can make infinite.
These are also like crackhead mushrooms from like Arkham, so they seem like they look dope.
They do.
Like mushrooms are kind of like a thing that when you look at them, you're like, yeah, do I really want to eat these things? Those, I'd be like, yo, these things look wild, yo.
Sparkly.
For real. These things look like they taste like candy. Those are little great things. Like, is that strawberry? Was that a little drizzle? Raspberry drizzle?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He's going to be fire.
Yeah.
But good episode, good ending. I liked this one. Thought it was a good pickup too from where we left off. It was a little bit not that the Sophia episode was down on energy, but this one was like I feel like a little more hypey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. And it let them kind of take some liberties transitioning to the next episode. Like they let a couple weeks pass and really like let things develop a little bit too, which they hadn't really done at this point.
So let's go there. First thing, as soon as it opened up, I got very excited and very giddy, especially because it's November. We get snowy Gotham.
Yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, it's going to be another plus for you. The next one, it's going to take place in
winter?
Yeah,
winter.
winter.
Oh, I do love that. So this is actually right on board with that. When we were talking about arguing about Batman, I had just done it online recently, and there was one point that I hadn't heard from anybody yet where I was like, there you go. Like, everybody should take note because that's a good point. He said that this was definitely the best Gotham that was on screen. I was like, good call.
Yeah.
That is
I could agree with that for
definitely
sure.
true.
Yeah.
I was like, this is, like the Reeves Batman. I was like, this is the best Gotham that we've seen on screen.
A lot more emphasis on the city and how it looks.
Yeah, for sure. Like, definitely. Like the one, like Nolan's Batman, it kind of just looks like a city.
Yeah, they filmed it in like fucking Pittsburgh.
Exactly. It's
like
nothing
Gotham's
like,
literally like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
This
Right.
one they did in New York City.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Right.
But yeah, they did a lot of small things to make it Gotham instead.
Yeah.
Like, signage and stuff. One thing that they mentioned in the after episodes was they intentionally left like the water line from the flood on a lot of buildings. So you see like
that's
this
good.
like salty
that's cool.
kind of water line like 40 feet up these skyscrapers.
That is cool.
And just try to show a lot of evidence of all the shit that happened.
Mm-hmm. It's part of why HBO is HBO. Last of Us does like the same shit. They're able to put these money into things and fucking flush them through the right way. They get good creators.
Yeah.
That's why it's the best. So let's see here. Snowy Gotham. All right, we see the new, like you said, we skip a few weeks into the future, obviously. We get the new base of operations, and shit's thriving. We only had those 2 bags. Those were fucking banging out, so now we got a full garden of mushrooms. It seems like we got a lot of, like, new gangs are involved. We got a bunch of routes going on. We're spreading over the city. So business is good. Yep. He's brought together, like, some rival families and shit to, like, work together, and money always talks. Green.
Yep.
So everyone's kind of getting involved, aside from Sophia and Sal. But he's just kind of building the rest of the city to take them on.
And it seems like he's really trying to fill that ethic of his old, mentor, where he's the good mobster who provides for everybody and looks out for all of his guys and stuff.
Yeah. Let's see. We see more Jews, which is gross. He's fucking Sophia, which is just
like
awful.
tied to a chair.
Yeah, just awful. Now that I can't believe you said that. That's like really ruining like my
hope I'm
mood
wrong,
about
but
everything. Here I
for
am
your
just
sake.
thinking about, I'm like, they just showed this guy too much. Maybe in season 2 it'll just be like he'll be forgotten about. And now I have to worry about this guy being Cillian fucking Murphy, which is just gross. Just gross. This episode to me didn't have like too much in it that was over the top. Oz's mother's just fucking doing really bad.
Yeah, this one, the bathtub scene.
I think it is, yeah. I think that is in this one. Sophia and Sal can't find Oz, so Sophia's got the idea. It's always Sophia. She's the one with the big brain. Again, learning from her dad or whoever it was. But she's like, all right, if we can't find Oz, then we got to let everybody around know that if you work with him, you're going to be fucked up. So they hang some bodies from the streetlights, and they're missing the finger to kind of show, like, you know, that it's pointed at Oz. Mm-hmm. Smart plan.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Ruthless, but effective.
Sal, even though he was the head of his family, like, very much is, like, falling in line under Sophia. Because we're going to see it. They go right from there to Oz's apartment, and they're looking for any kind of leverage, basically. And Sal's like, very quickly, just like, this guy's got nothing. He's got no family. We can't do anything to him. Yeah. and again, that's it. Like, he doesn't, like, look around. He sees one photo, and he's like, that's it. Yeah. We're done.
Yeah. He's like the brothers, and she's like, oh, his brothers are dead.
Yeah.
And he's like, fuck.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
He just grabs like a 7-iron. She's just like, yeah, work on your swing. Like,
yeah, that was a good, exactly. Like, he just fucking falls in line.
Go hit some windows or something. Like, yeah. Go work on your swing. I got this.
Which maybe could point to his wife was really the one in charge as well.
Very much. Right. That's true. That's a good point. So
he's kind of filling that same role.
That's a good point. Like, he's the head of a family, and he's the one that's like smashing up an office. Like, dude, this is below you.
Clean it up.
This is like maybe a consigliere. That's too low for him. I mean, that's, you know what I mean. This capo shit.
Yeah.
This is, yeah, I got it right here. You're right, Luke. This is when he finds his mom freezing in the tub, which that sucks. Dementia fucking is a horrible fucking thing.
Yeah,
is a horrible thing. It's probably like my biggest fear in life, to be honest. It sounds awful.
Could have been a suicide attempt of some kind too. Not really clear if she just forgot where she was at or if she was, you know, it would have been drowning. True, yeah. You know, which is obviously something that she connects with. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then she immediately starts talking about, "Will you kill me if I lose my mind?"
She could have like been like taking a bath and then just, I don't know, not like maybe like falling asleep, but like
disoriented.
Just more so the water.
Too cold to get out.
The water freaked her out.
Yeah,
from her sons, you know.
At this point, the power's out, so like the water's probably not like heated, and we know it's the winter, so that water probably got pretty cold pretty fucking quick.
Right.
They're also not exactly an insulated fucking buildings. They've been washed out. They're barely standing. They were already poor as fuck to begin with. So.
Right. It's kind of a weird combo in this episode too, where we see Penguin making stacks of cash and giving all these guys a bunch of money, but then they're still struggling in there.
That's a good point.
Thing. But
yeah, that's a good point, actually.
I guess there's got to be that.
They are obviously like hiding out too, because that they are in the hideout from Sophia and Sal, which obviously I can't imagine that they know Vic is from Crown Point, which is why it's the perfect spot.
Right.
Let's see. Oh, back to the dementia thing, which is like she's clearly aware that shit's going really bad as far as like her mind goes. So she says like, Oz, like if eventually like I'm gone, like just take me out of my misery, which Oz agrees to. Mm-hmm. But I guess dementia fucking sucks. Let's see. Vic tells Oz that he's worried about Squid, but after like he sees that he's too preoccupied, he's like, don't worry about it, I'll handle it. And that was kind of right away. I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, Vic. Okay, let's go do this. Yeah, for real. Like, let's go. Because it's about time. Because you can tell. So, at the beginning of this episode here, with like see operations are going good. There's a part where he comes riding in on a motorcycle. You know what I mean? He's got like a big bag of cash, and he like gives it to Oz. And if you notice, he almost like doesn't stutter like at all in the entire scene with Oz there when they're talking.
Yep.
So like we said, it's a couple weeks forward. He's definitely gotten more comfortable as himself in this world as Oz's like right hand man. He's clearly like he feels more comfortable and confident, and he's like for the most part lost that stutter.
Yeah, that's a good catch. Definitely true.
But yeah, so Vic's gonna go handle that shit himself. Let's see. Ooh, Billy Walsh. We see. Yeah, let's go, baby. Oz corners a councilman outside of his car, and it's fucking no one other than Billy goddamn Walsh. Pulls that plier trick. That shit looked.
Oof.
That shit looked mean, bro. Like right away, I just like. I don't know about you, but as soon as I saw it, like I had that like instinct to just be like, "Yo, no, dude, no. I don't like that."
We're thinking like that. Yeah, if he falls through with that, that is just leaking like as a faucet coming out of your nose.
Absolutely would have been awful, gross. And actually, you know what's funny is Billy Walsh doesn't just like right away. Like he's not like right away. Like all right. He kind of hangs in for a second until Oz is really squeezing down on those motherfuckers.
Yep.
But basically, he just wants the power turned back on in Crown Point. I mean, doesn't seem like all that was necessary. It seemed a little over the top.
Right. But that's cool too. He's like, he tells him who he is at the end too. Like, in case you didn't know me, right?
Oh yes, yeah.
Oswald Cobb.
Yep, that's right.
Remember for next time.
Which they're going to see each other again, and Billy Walsh kind of almost like gives him advice, almost like they're going to be like working together, because he tells like Oz, he's like, you can't be looking like, we can't have you looking like a kingpin. Like everybody knew like fucking Sal was a guy and fucking Falcone was a guy. We can't have that light on you. Like you got to look like basically like a normal man of society,
right.
A businessman, an entrepreneur, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently, they're going to probably be doing a little bit of work together. But it was nice to see Billy Walsh. As soon as he came on screen, I was like, yo,
Yeah.
Billy, what's up, bro? I love how these HBO shows do that all the time. Like Dom used to be like side characters and shit on HBO all the fucking time. I used to see him be like, yo, Dom, which I can't stand him in Entourage. He's so fucking annoying. Dom episodes suck. I usually skip them.
Yeah.
Oh, they're just terrible.
He's the bald friend from New York or whatever, right?
Yeah. He's got like there's like 3 like episodes based around him, and then just like I can't stand him.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Vic. Let's go to Vic. Vic's gonna fucking do some shit. He's gonna try to pay off Squid, which was even that I thought was like the way he went about it wasn't like a like here's the money, like please don't do anything. It was kind of just like a yo, like we ain't looking for people, right? He did it almost like in a boss way, you know what I mean? But I was like, here's some money, and like if we need people, I'll fucking hit you up. Like here's a shine of respect, because right now, like these are your streets. Like you've been the guy out here, and Oz is like that kind of guy too. Like we're not out here like trying to fucking push people around and you know what I mean, like fuck over everybody. Yeah. So it's like, all right, you're in the middle of the fucking projects. This place has been washed out by a flood. Like you're working the corner. Like here's a little cash.
Take this and get out of here.
Yeah, exactly. And he even says he's like there'll be some more like coming. Just like chill out. But Squid ain't about it. Fucking demands a meeting with Oz because he mentions that he saw them going into the apartment. So basically, he says like I can go get Oz's mom. And Vic's like, all right, yeah, you know, come this way. And then all of a sudden, he fucking pulls a 180 and shoots him right in the fucking neck.
Yeah. And hated every second of it, seems like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had to do it.
He's been you can tell he's not exactly like built for this life. Like,
right.
And this is very different from the things he's been doing.
Yeah.
Drug
You're not
runs
jacking
and
cars
watching
anymore.
Francis. Yeah, exactly.
Right. He was bad at that even.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Yeah. A powerful scene.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but like when he like shot him and he noticed and then he like turned back, right away I was just like, no. I was like, don't look. I was like, just go around the corner.
Yeah, you can't
don't
look
watch
back
this.
there. Yeah.
I was like, you don't want to see this. He's like, go. But then he watched the whole thing. I was like, oh, that's just gonna make it like so much fucking worse.
Yeah, poor dude.
Yeah, that was a slow bleed out too, like right over here in the neck, like fucking just squirting.
Yeah, but felt like he had to do that if he's sticking with Oz and he's got to protect his people. It was going a bad way, so he had to do it.
For sure. I also thought kind of again with the Batman thing, like this was a little bit more harder violence. Like, all right, we just shot this guy in the fucking neck and he's bleeding out. I like it.
Yeah,
he's a bad guy.
He
Bad dude.
He was.
Bad dude. So while they were at Oz's apartment, Sophia was able to find a picture that led her to Theo. So she goes over there. Theo already knows that she's coming, which I thought was like pretty cool. I thought that was kind of gangster. She was actually the one that sent down like one of her ladies to like bring her up basically. Yep. Mm-hmm. And she's just chilling. She's got like, I don't know, I think it's like a cup of whiskey or some shit like that. But she's just like all like in her pajamas. Like she's just like, hey, what's going on, Sophia? Like, come on in.
Yep. Not wearing any of her outfits or like personalities, right? That's a big part of her.
That's right.
Thing as a hooker.
Yes.
She's got all the different wigs and, you know.
Sophia like asks her, like, has Oz seen like this version of you? And she says, I think she says he has, but he doesn't like it, basically, something like that.
Right.
It's a good call. I forget about that.
Yeah.
There was also a tie into that people were saying she might turn to Clayface eventually. because she already has all these. Apparently her last name is the last name of the character who plays Clayface.
Yeah.
And she has all these, wigs already and kind of transforming to begin with. I forget what the name is. Begins with an F.
Oh shit! This is serious, motherfucker.
Yeah, basically.
Fuller.
No, it was
Notable. Oh, it's notable aliases. Never mind. I just wanted to see what this motherfucker looked like. But she gonna get. That's her. She gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
She looks like.
Which kind of
Abomination, but she's
which
crazy.
doesn't necessarily pair up with what they're doing in this Batman universe. It's very grounded, but maybe it's something that's her version of shape-shifting,
That's cool. No, that'd be cool. I don't hate that. But this is a cool little conversation that they go back and forth on. We kind of get a little bit of information on both sides. But she's basically like, taking me is useless because like Oz isn't coming for me. And then Sophia's going to tell her that a lot of her girls were killed by the Hangman, which isn't her. And Oz was directly involved in letting Falcone do this. So he's actually, in a large way, responsible for the death of these girls.
Yeah.
Which is too much for her. And she's going to go ahead and tell Sophia exactly where he's hiding out in those tunnels underneath Gotham.
And she says, "You deserve your shot."
Yeah, she's clearly pissed at Oz.
Rightfully so.
Yep.
She's like, what do you call that thing? Like there's a big thing in like Red Dead and shit. Like the head of the brothel. I can't think of her name, but there's like a title for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's I can't fucking think of it. But you know what I'm talking about.
I want to say like head mistress or something. But
Yeah, I can't fucking think of it. It's like
I'm thinking the West.
I think it's
maybe
like
in Westworld.
something. I think it's almost like something like related to like mother. I feel like not like obviously mother or mom, but I feel like it's in some way like tied to that. You know what I'm talking about too?
Yeah, I couldn't think of the name, but
Yeah. But anyways, we have a interesting little fucking scene, I guess, at the end where the beer thing threw me off. Like he brings together all these families to do like this big gathering, like us against the world, us against the rest of the families. The beer thing to me was just like weird. I don't know about you guys, but I was like, this doesn't feel it doesn't fit for, at least for me. I was like, this is weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah. And it looked like, I don't know, they literally looked like they were just like silver and blue right away. I was like, these like natty lights. Like,
Yeah.
He brought Red Dog. He brought some Red Dog over
for real.
to
Patch blue ribbons, like fucking, what are these that were just like slinging around? And it was just like, in that sense, like I obviously, like I get what we're doing. I just thought the whole thing was just like a little corny. He said, we're going to fucking rise up together and like, if you're with me, like drink, and everyone just like, it felt like a Bud Light commercial. Like actually that was a Bud Light commercial, wasn't it?
For you.
Yeah, that was literally a Bud Light commercial, and that's exactly what it felt like. Which is, I don't know, it was
Real Man of Genius.
This one goes to you, Mr. Broken Hip guy.
Mr. Broken Hip Mafia guy.
He also tells him that he killed Alberto Falcone, which that was like a big step. Like that's a big thing to drop on the table, I feel like. But now, kind of like Sophia like did with telling her table that she killed her family, like they're like, all right, it's a new regime. It's a fucking new regime. And then we close out the episode. We see that the power comes on. Vic and Francis are in the little apartment there, and they're doing a little dance to celebrate. And we see that Sophia's watching on with like a fucking crowbar in her hands. Cool ending.
Very.
Yeah.
Cool ending.
It's like a ending. Pissed that you got to wait another week to see how it pans out.
Definitely not my favorite episode.
No.
Probably I can't, like I'd have to like really think of episodes 1 through 4 again, but this one might have been my least favorite episode.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And that's even like I really liked the Vic scene. I thought the Vic scene obviously was really good, but that was so short when you think about it.
Yeah.
It's an hour episode and that was like 3 or 4 minutes. Like it's not like it was that much.
Yeah. It started a lot of the like growing the business and establishing him as a real threat and force in the city, I think. So yeah, they
That's true.
Sacrificed a little bit to get that across and establish that stuff.
Yeah, I would say between that and then, like I said, just me not liking the beer scene. Like I just, like I was watching it and like very much, I was like, okay, like I get what we're doing here, but this is like corny. Like I said, it felt like a beer commercial.
The points he was making were good though.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know our names. Let's, we're the regular guys. We're the beer drinkers. Let's fucking...
The working man.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Let's make them know our names. Together we can do it kind of thing.
Okay.
I don't remember all the words, but...
I'll say Chow was
Gonna get
there, though,
nice,
too. So, like, he's very much not like the common man. Like, he's the head of the triads. Like, he's a big name. Like, it was a big thing that he was there. It's like, all right. Like, now... Because they even say before this that... I think Oz is the one that say is even with all of these families, like, coming together, he's like, without the triads, we're still, like, basically, like, outnumbered to Sal and Sophia being together. Mm-hmm. So it was big. It was big that he was there, and it was big that he did that. Mm-hmm. Just a little corny.
Yeah.
But whatever.
No, I'm with you.
Episode 7. This was a cool one. It was a cool one, except for the fact that I very much wish that I could take young Oz's actor, and again with the kicking of the heads, I wish that I could kick this heads like a football.
Yeah, Zach said was kind of.
Oh my god! Yeah. I was like, I know like punchable faces are very much a thing.
Yeah,
I was like, you might be like 13 years old, and I want to smack you with a shovel. Not even because of who you're playing or the way you're acting, which was also very creepy and very weird, which made me feel uncomfortable. Yeah. But I was like, I literally want to hurt your face.
Jeez. I think that they were going for that. He's pretty despicable, little kid. But,
Mom calls him the devil.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought he was a good actor. But
Like I said, it had nothing to do with like I said, just purely off of this kid's face. I wanted to hurt him. I wanted to kick it like really hard.
Hey, Ma, what do you say we watch one of your favorite movies?
And then
Like,
oh man,
Just you
dude,
and
that
me.
he talked. It was so bad, bro. Oh, I fucking hated him. And then we see how much of a little prick he is. But we open up the flashback. His two brothers that are not cripples are like running around having a good time, and he's just like jealous as fuck.
Yeah.
And he can clearly tell that he wants all of Mama's attention in like in a fucking weird way, which I think we already saw before. I think it's before episode 7. That scene where he's like tries to like lay in bed with her, and he's like trying to put his arm around her. And she's like, no, like get away from me.
Yeah.
And he's very much like, no, like Ma, love me.
Yep. And even the scene where he puts the makeup on her after the bathtub shit.
That's
and they
right.
dance.
Yeah,
That's,
and he
that's
like
pretty
dresses
creepy.
her up and shit with all her diamonds and all that shit.
Right.
But she has him go out and run an errand, and this was a cool little like tidbit. Like I liked this shit. Like they run into basically at that time the neighborhood king that he has talked about before, the guy that was always like helping everybody out. Name is Rex, and you can see that he's like he right away you can see that like he idolizes him.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool. Like we see like right away like the inspiration for this guy being who he was. Obviously not got very any role models in his life, that's for sure. They end up playing a little. They go to these tunnels. We go to the same tunnels that that they're working in now with the mushrooms. They play a little game of hide and seek. They fuck over Oz by like hanging out in a little spot that he just physically can't get to because of his leg. So what does he do? He locks them in this fucking tunnel. Just two like still kids and your brothers, and it's like you have to think like how the fuck are these motherfuckers getting out of here?
Right.
Like
It's pouring rain too, so like it's
starts-
all
yeah.
dripping into the drainage and all that.
It starts raining, yeah.
Yeah.
Like when he leaves, it's like we see it for the first time. Like it starts to rain, and right away it's just like, oh shit. And then they go to the apartment, and it starts raining harder. And Oz has every single chance to do anything or to say anything, and he just doesn't. He just keeps like having Mom all to himself. And sure enough, his two brothers fucking drown to death because they get so much rain.
But going back to like on the way there when they go outside, he sees like the other mafia boss. I forgot his name, but like the tall, skinny guy
Okay.
with the jet black hair.
Yep.
So the other two brothers, the ones that died, they have different hair colors, and this guy they have the same hair as Oz, like hair color.
Okay.
And in the beginning of the episode, she looks like she's doing the books, like she's writing down all the numbers and all that. So maybe she's doing the books for
Rex.
a mafia guy, and
Yeah.
you're right, Rex, that's his name. And maybe it's this guy. Maybe there's some affair that's going on. So maybe that Oz is technically his son.
That I think could definitely hold some water, especially because she like seems very close with Rex.
Yeah.
To the point where she literally asks him to kill her son.
Yeah. Right.
So that's
So there's something going on there.
Yeah, I mean, definitely they've been bringing it up occasionally, like, I'm not like my father. Like, don't say I'm like my father. I'm way different than him. And so they're making sure we are aware that it's a mystery. But yeah, I think that's a great possibility. It could be Rex. It'd be weird that he wouldn't have brought it up in that part there. Like,
True, yeah.
like we should kill our son or
Right,
something.
right.
Like, you should do whatever you want with the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, who can say if fucking he even knows? I don't know. That's a good question.
Right, maybe he's in denial about it too.
Yeah, maybe she just fucking yeah. Who knows? Let's see. We're gonna go to Oz finds fucking Vic. He's all beat up. Sophia took Francis, and this is some cool stuff when Sophia's got Francis. I did mark that down. I thought these were some interesting scenes, and I thought it showed like Francis, like just how much of a bad bitch she is. Mm-hmm. Like when
she's in a good mental, like correct mental state.
Yeah. When she's just like she's like laughing at her, and she's like, "My son's gonna fucking kill you, and I'm gonna laugh in your fucking face when it happens." Mm-hmm. I was just like, "Oh shit." And then Sophia kind of tries to be a smart ass back, and then she catches the fucking hand.
That's a
from
slap.
Francis. Yeah,
that was a slap.
But again, Sophia being fucking cool as shit, like her god right away goes to do something. She's like, no, back.
Yeah.
So that was fucking. I thought that was a good scene. And then we find out that the young girl, it's Sophia's cousin. I want to say, yeah, Sophia's cousin. The one that she spent the night with in the greenhouse with when she did the gas leak to kill her family. She's ready to go. She's requested to talk to police. So we find out that basically she saw a gas mask in Sophia's bag that night, which like, how fucking weird is that? Like you see that as a little kid, you're like, yo, ma,
something up with that.
Not auntie, but cousin's got a fucking gas mask in her bag. Like that's probably sketchy.
Yeah.
And Sophia denies it, but then she sees like a bunch of like cuts on her wrist, like some emo shit. And then she's like, you know what? No, I did do it, and you shouldn't be sad about it because basically our family was a bunch of fucking assholes and they deserved it.
Did you a favor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy scene.
Yeah, it definitely was. It definitely was. But it was that was cool. I guess like they're doing a lot of character building for Sophia to like really show how she gets there and the humanity that she still has and the struggle that she has with actually being a bad guy sometimes.
Yeah.
She's a great character.
Yeah.
She's a really good character.
In the official podcast for the show too, she was a guest on a couple of episodes.
Oh, like the HBO one?
Yep.
Nice.
She said that was her favorite scene to record or to film.
Was it?
Was the combo with the little girl.
It was that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was good stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
she
sure
rattled
they
off like
did
10 of the ones that she loved, but she said if I had to pick one, that would be my favorite.
Nice. Let's see. So Sal's gonna be the one now that they have Oz. He's gonna take him over to the mushroom business. He tells everybody that they're working for him, and then this is where Oz is gonna be like, "Yo, your family fucking smelled really weird when I was burning them all on fire."
Yeah.
So it creates just enough time for Sal to like instinctively go to fucking fuck up Oz, and that's when they hit the power. And then Oz is able to charge at Sal, and then we had the fight that we mentioned a little bit earlier. We get Oz versus Sal in a fight between two older guys, but like brutes. Like not fucking graceful men at all, but they're both fucking obviously they're strong, they're big, and they're just exchanging like hard blows.
Yeah.
Not like clean, you know what I mean? It's not like when you're watching fucking
Right.
these clean punches. Like this is just like
Sloppy.
yeah.
Powerful and
Yeah.
desperate.
Yeah, definitely. And it ends in a fucking wild way. So Sal ends up having basically like a heart attack. I think it's either that or a stroke, but one of the two. And he like goes down to the ground, and you can tell like Oz is like, he's like, nah, come on, like we're supposed to fight this out, like get the fuck up. And at first it seems like he almost, in a way, like feels bad, kind of. Mm-hmm. Almost like he in his head knew like they weren't gonna kill each other in the fight. They were just gonna like one was gonna beat up the other one. And then the story would go on, kind of thing. Yep. So when he like dies, it's like, oh shit, like no, this is too far. Like this isn't what's supposed to happen here, you know. But then it gets weird because like after he dies, he does the whole like he's like, I beat you, and then he like shoots him a whole bunch of times like in the fucking chest and shit.
Yeah.
So that was weird.
Yeah, to me that was him trying to rewrite what happened. He's like, nope. That's not. He didn't die of a heart attack right as we were at a stalemate. I fucking shot the guy and killed him, and let me push his body out of this thing right now and show everybody.
Yeah.
And that's going to be how it's written and how it's remembered. And yeah,
Just kind of said.
just rewriting.
Thought it was like very much like at first when Sal drops, like Oz was like kind of, at least for me, it was like, and he kind of agreed, but it was like this. We weren't supposed to kill one another.
Yeah, right.
We were supposed to do stuff like after,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily together, but the story was supposed to go on.
Yeah,
But just
right.
two big guys were supposed to hit each other a few
Yeah.
times, and one of us leaves or some shit. You know what I mean? So like when he dropped dead, it was very much like, oh fuck, and then it kind of like in his head almost clicked. Where I was like, all right, I didn't think I would kill him here, but I knew I was going to kill him eventually. I don't know.
Now that
Weird.
he is.
Yeah.
Like, I got you.
Yeah, definitely a weird scene, but it was cool. Like I show you guys, I wasn't seeing him drop dead like that. That was something I did not expect at all.
Right. Yep. Takes some of the glory out of it for Oz. Doesn't.
Yeah, right.
Or like you said, maybe he didn't even want it to end right there.
Yeah, no,
like,
I think there was definitely like
I wanted to use you. I had some plans.
Yeah, maybe. I think there is like Oz. You can tell Oz respects like the game too. You know what I mean? Like he likes the family. Like he likes to play the game.
Yeah.
Kind of like like playing the Game of Thrones. Kind of similar like in that aspect.
Yeah.
And it seemed like he was still like there was still more to go somehow. Whether it was maybe he thought they could flip them to work together. Actually, you know what? He does offer that to him.
Yeah.
Before he says what the family smells like.
Yeah.
He's like, we can work together to like overtake Sophia.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not fucking trusting you.
Yeah,
ever
right.
again.
The fuck out of here.
yeah, it's true.
You're the biggest liar, and he really is.
So let's see here. Oz says that he'll exchange his mom for the base of operations. So, but Sophia knows it's coming, so she sends in a fucking SUV or whatever. It's got a bomb inside of it. Oz is able to escape in the same tunnels that his brothers died in. Mm-hmm. Full circle.
Yeah. Goes down the ladder too.
He's the
The one
circle.
that he couldn't.
Yeah, he just like fucking jumps down. He's like, fuck it. But again, this was Sophia being fucking smarter being smarter than Oz. She's playing the game too. There are some I keep talking about. There are some Game of Thrones vibes to this show.
For sure.
There were some Game of Thrones vibes.
I mean, Oz ends up
Not vibes,
flipping
but
that back
comparisons.
on her too. But
Yeah. Yes, he does. We go to a flashback. We see a scene that like Oz had mentioned before, but he's gonna take fucking his ma to Monroe's, and basically, it seems like the mom is like aware of what happened, and she's almost now putting everything onto him. Like I had 3 boys, and I thought they would all achieve like a couple of things, and it would add up to a lot. But she's like, now it's just you, dude. Like now it's on you to do everything. Like you gotta take care of me. You gotta fucking take care of mine. It's all on you now, bro. And he very much takes it on, no problem. Yeah,
That's-
no problem, man.
Yeah, that's also her after she already decided that she needed him killed, and that's her almost talking herself out of it. Right? She's giving him a chance to
It was
convince
very
me not
cool
to kill
see.
you. Yeah.
Yeah, so that like we don't. So in episode 8, we find out that she did that, but he also like gives her a speech when they're at the table before they go up to dance.
right.
That very much you can tell like sways her opinion.
Right. Did you have anything you want, Ma? Like
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
I'll take care of you, ma. Don't worry.
penthouse.
You're never
Do
gonna
the whole
struggle.
freaking city.
And then it ends. The episode ends. We see that Oz survived the bombing. He's gonna climb on out to the streets. Fucking Port Crown Point is even more destroyed than it's already been from the fucking flood. And we come across the detective that Sophia hired early in the show. He gives Oz a quick smack across the head, and Oz is unconscious again.
That fucking guy.
That's a rough stretch right there for him.
Yeah, sure it
Brutal
was.
stretch.
Sure it was. I thought this was a little bit of a. I liked this episode more than 6, but still not my favorite episode. Again, I think it had a lot to do with this kid. I really wanted to kill him, so having him on screen so
probably
much
has
was
a lot
really
to do with
bothering.
it,
Yeah, it was. It really was. Good Francis scene, some good scenes with like the little kid, like I said, but I don't know. This episode was a little bit lacking for me too. Not that I didn't enjoy it, I still enjoyed it, but just in the overall spec of things. The
Also-
Sal fight was cool. No, this episode was pretty.
You also find out too. It's pretty savage that he's why his brothers die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're
No,
like,
no,
oh shit,
that's
wow,
true.
like he was ruthless
Yeah, no.
as a kid.
No, this episode, this was definitely a bit of a bounce back episode compared to 6 at least. Yeah, I definitely liked 7 more than 6. 7, no, 7 was good. 7 was good. Now that I just went through all those scenes again real quick, Yeah, you're right. The brother revelation was that was
Yeah,
cool.
that's
That
the biggest
was
part
very
of this
much
episode.
like as soon as he leave them and he just started walking and you see like the rain start right away, like I was like, oh my god,
Yeah.
no way.
It's fucked up.
Let's go to our finale. Good finale. I thought it was a very strong finale.
Yeah, awesome.
We're gonna open up with more flashbacks, but like I said, these are gonna be from Frances' perspective now. She's talking to Rex, and he offered to pay for the boy's funeral. She said she doesn't want any funeral at all, and Rex is saying that Oz has been like hanging out. He's got potential. He's like, I can mold this kid. And then Frances is like, yo, he killed my fucking boys. Like, this kid's the fucking devil. And she asks if Rex will kill him for her. And then we go to Monroe's, but this time it's from her perspective, kind of like all stuff we just said. But Oz is going to make a nice little pitch to basically be like, yo, Ma, even though the boys are dead, we're going to be okay. And then Frances is moved. And basically, like, they're dancing, and that's when she kind of, like, makes the choice of, like, all right, I'm gonna stick it out with this kid.
Change my mind.
Hitch my wagon to this fucking psychopath.
Yeah. It was cool to see the parallels, though, like the little differences in between two people having the same story, but from very different dynamics.
Right.
So that was good. We see Vic continue to become more confident in his role and everything that he's doing. This was a good Vic scene. He very much wants to go find out if, Oz is alive. And he's got, like, all of the heads of the families. And he's like, yo, guys, like, we're not done here. Like, I need you guys. Like, we got to go find fucking Oz. And they're not, like, totally about it. But then he's, like, kind of giving them shit. He's like, you guys are a bunch of fucking cowards and shit. And the dude that we've already found out are, like, friends with Oz and shit. His name's Link. He's working with the Triads. He's, like, over watching it. And he's, like, you can tell he's like, all right, this kid's making good points. But, like, he's pushing the envelope too hard. Exactly. It's going to bounce back. So he kind of goes and puts an end to things, and he gives him a quick little jab, and says exactly that, like yo, like chill out. But this was a good Vic scene. Again, this was him like coming into his character to the point now where he's like standing up to big people, like heads of families and shit.
He's all bought in.
Yeah,
He's fully bought in.
He's feeling, like I said, very much like I'm Oz's like right hand guy. Like we built this fucking thing, and he's, like I said, no stuttering. He wasn't stuttering there either.
No.
He was like, yo, we gotta go fucking go. Like, let's go, y'all are cowards.
Yeah.
So Vic is bought in. Vic's become a part of the whole thing. He's an OG. He's a gangster. Let's see.
Probably made a lot of progress with all those second in commands on that speech too. He gets rejected, but that's maybe
And
where all those second in commands hear what he's saying.
Yep.
Like, I could be that guy too.
Right.
That could be me.
Yeah.
Also shows like how committed he is to Oz too, which I think is probably like a good sign. Not a good sign, but to the other heads, like, yo, this kid's willing to fucking go into the rubble zone to go find this guy.
Right.
Let's see here. Ooh, this was a cool little scene. So we saw Oz get hit over the head. He's been taken. He's unconscious. And he wakes up, and he's tied to a chair. And so Frances is tied to a chair. And Sophia's very much, like, trying to just, like, create chaos and, like, sadness. Like, she's trying to, like, just cut into Oz's heart. But she basically, like, tries to tell him, like, yo, like, tell your mom what really happened. Like, tell her what happened to the boys. He's refusing to do it. She's about to lose a finger. And then the mom's like, yo, like, fucking, I already know. Like, it's fine. Like, just say it. And Oz still tries to deny it, even then.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so
Which goes to
crazy.
show, like, he is out for himself.
Yeah.
Nobody else.
Yep.
Yeah. And or his mind is so twisted that he's convinced himself of some things to like may or may not be true kind of thing. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He's just like, yeah, that's not how it fucking happened.
I hear that. They always say, like, if you lie to yourself for long enough, you start to fucking believe that shit.
Right.
I don't, yeah.
Similar
I like
to
that.
the lie he's
I
telling
like
himself
that.
about being the one that kills Maroney, like he just like rewrites this history for himself for the way he wants to see it.
Yeah, I could definitely see that, actually. That's a fucking good call. But this woman that he's, like, the whole show has been, like, make sure she's safe, make sure she's fucking comfortable, make sure she's not too crazy. And then, like, just like that, is very much willing to let her just start getting chopped up.
Yeah.
One finger, who knows where it goes from there. Another finger.
Just for the
another
sake of not tell her what she already knows.
Yeah. Fucking A. Even, like, he's like, your dementia's getting to you. You're fucking thinking of things that aren't real. But then Francis fucking gets up, calls him the fucking devil, says, I should have killed you when you were a kid. Breaks a bottle and fucking stabs Oz right in the goddamn stomach. And then drops dead pretty much right after.
Yeah, pretty much.
with her dying moves, she killed her son, or tried to kill her son, I should say.
Yeah.
But this gives him enough time to just hulk out of the chair. He grabs a gun and shoots a couple of guys, including the detective, right in the face.
Yeah.
Again, very cool. Just like the detective was, he's doing the drops again, that little
Yeah.
crackhead. She's all high and she's like, hell yeah. And then gets blasted right through the face. Well, see, I like, this show's awesome.
Yeah.
This show's awesome.
It's really good.
If Batman goes more like this, then I'm going to completely come around. Be like, all right, yeah, this movie's fucking great. I don't need it to be Batman. I just need to see other people die by the hands of other people more brutally than the Riddler.
Yeah.
I was so pumped for Paul Dano, too. He's the man. That fucking character stunk. You know what the worst was? Fucking Andy Serkis. Oh, my
terrible
God.
Alfred.
Just the worst fucking...
Really bad Alfred.
Alfred. I was about to say Albert. Fucking worst Alfred of all time. Just
Don't
terrible.
follow Michael Caine.
Catwoman sucked, too. She was awful. Oh.
Yeah, that I disagree with.
Oh. I have nightmares sometimes. Sometimes I'm having a nightmare, and then all of a sudden, like, something bad happens, and then the person looks up at me, and they go, I still have 8 lives. And then I vomit, and I wake up, and then I vomit again in real life. Oh, my God. It was so fucking awful. I remember, like, laughing out loud and, like, in the theater, like, when we saw it with him. And I remember, like, laughing. I was like, looking around, like, everybody else is not laughing. I was like, are you guys serious right now? I was like, did you guys not just hear what I just heard? I was like, the utter ridiculousness that just came out of this movie is insanity. Are you guys not? Okay, fine. I get it.
Books, man.
I'm the only one here. I'm the only one here. Oh, man. I remember I went for like 30 minutes to the goddamn bar because no one would fucking serve me. I was like just standing there, and I like called 2 people over, and they're like, all right, I'll page somebody. And then I went back into the theater with my beers, and I like sat down. I was like, yo, so what did I miss? And I was like, nothing really. And I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. That's about right. Let's see. We know... Sophia's going to burn down her fucking parents' mansion. That was pretty cool. Love to see that again. Yeah. She's trying to recruit gangs, basically, to turn against Oz. And the Triads are apparently the one that's going to do it. So they bring Oz to Sophia. And basically, as this whole thing's about to go down, we see Link fucking has led a mutiny. He's going to take down Chow. And then we're going to see a cool little scene where Oz is going to ask Sophia to go on a ride after they, like, took out everybody. And he does a cool little speech about how basically, like, the guys, you know, like the Links, the Hims, the second heads are sick of being overlooked and not given all of the respect that they rightfully should be given. And we see a cool montage of, like, everybody basically turning on, like, the head of the family.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The driver taking out the head of the family in most cases, too.
Yep.
Like the...
I liked this, though. I thought this was very cool. Why are you guys doing this? All right, you guys can talk.
For those wondering, the cats are battling outside the door.
Like full-on Royal Rumble. Like Royal Rumble style
like
battle.
the Catwoman talk.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. But, yeah, I mean, I wonder if Vic's speech obviously motivated everybody.
Right? And I wonder, too, if some of this, you know, all coming to fruition, it kind of influences Oz's decision at the very end to take out Vic.
Yeah, yeah.
Because he is the driver,
right?
Taking out the number one.
It's true.
Like,
we'll get to it. He says one word that really fucked him up, that led to his downfall. But we'll get to it.
Crazy.
That was a Catwoman protest.
That was wild, dude. They were just like mounted on top of one another, just like fucking banging on top of one another, like just screaming. Yo, that was wild. Fuck. Yeah, so where the fuck were we? That was crazy. We were at the the betrayals and the montage and all that shit.
Yep.
Like I said, that was very, very fucking cool. I liked that scene a lot. Thought that was really good. But let's see.
And then he brings her out to the, wherever the dock is, or where they stop the car.
That was cool too.
Yeah. And yeah, she's ready to go. She's like, all right, take me out. This is how it ends.
Yeah. Well, Queen of... I'm gonna keep doing these Game of Thrones comparisons. Queen of Thorns, is throwing jabs. She knows she's, made peace with the fact that she's gonna die. And then just starts, throwing fucking jab after jab after jab. I'm gonna get my last licks in and make it sting as much as possible while you do this. And then we see Oz is just fucking taking the time to sneak off, which I don't know how the fuck Oz sneaks off with that fucking... Yeah. He's put a silencer on his foot. He's wearing rubber soles. He's got a pair of fucking the Nike, the Zigs on. He's just sneaking off. And then Sophia's going to get arrested again. Probably heading straight back to fucking Arkham, you'd have to imagine.
Which is worse than death for her.
Yep. For sure.
That's worse than death.
Yeah, she looks pretty miserable at the end.
It's a good call. Yeah, she definitely did look like that. Let's see. We're going to see Oz is going to show Frances what happened on the TV. We find out she's a total fucking vegetable. That scene was kind of funny just because Oz is clueless to that shit. She said, he's just like, what? So now you tell me she's a fucking vegetable?
So
yes, it's exactly what we're saying.
So yeah, she's a fucking carrot now, bro. You know what a turnip is?
Ma, you're an eggplant, Ma.
Oh fuck.
You're a friggin' potato.
Oh shit. And then we're gonna get to the shit that fucking really fucking pissed me off. Vic's gonna console Oz. He's gonna fucking tap him. He's he's embracing him. He's like, we're in this fucking shit together. Yeah. And they go outside. He thanks Oz for taking a chance on him. You know what I mean? He's like, I found my place here. And Oz is like, your family now. Fucking thank you for doing all this. Thank you for doing all that. And then proceeds to fucking choke him fucking to death. And not just to choke him to death, which is so fucked up and just so awful, because I can't have anything else that they can take from me. I can't have anything that can bring me down.
Makes me weak.
Well, I think the thing that Vic leads to his downfall is he says the word family. Vic's your family to me. I think that's what Oz. That's what drives Oz to do that. He's like, nah,
cannot have that.
Yeah, I'm not going through that again. I refuse to do it. And also too, when he mugged he takes his money and everything.
That's the part that really was dude.
But I think he
fucking asshole.
I don't think it was that. I think it was him staging it that this was a mugging. This wasn't a planned kill.
Now that you say that makes perfect sense, and it's exactly what it was.
To me, that's what it
I
was.
I don't care.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also,
that's exactly what it was. That's a great call. That makes
but people think
so much sense.
Oh fuck him, he's an asshole even more. But
yeah, that's definitely what I thought.
He does everything for a reason.
Yep, and I feel that's him trying to clean up his image too. The mayor, or not the mayor, the politician guy says.
Billy Walsh.
Walsh.
You got to clean up your ship.
Yep, and can't have any ties to this old life of crime and stuff.
Right.
And in the background of that, the scene where he's talking to Billy Walsh in the curtains, each individual curtain that goes by, it's in the shape of an owl. So they're teasing the Court of Owls to be the the next up, which fits this.
How much shit are they going to tease in this show?
Well, the Court of Owls seems like the most prominent one. The whole shit in the background, that to me, that just
Easter eggs.
Stuff you're just throwing Easter eggs out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the Court of Owls seems like it's been a thing that is going to be a huge part of this. And like I said, each individual, the way the curtains were, literally looked like a big owl.
Okay.
In that scene.
Okay.
And when he's talking to I don't know what her the politician from the first one, that in the Batman that survives.
That's Bella Real or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. She's building
the woman that was in the sling.
She's the mayor.
Yeah, the mayor.
Yeah.
Right. She
yeah. It's what Billy Walsh. She's the new mayor, and she's
yeah. She talks about building an anti-crime force. So they were saying is that an opportunity to bring in Harvey Dent as a defense attorney? Because they're gonna need somebody to lead this anti-crime force.
Yeah.
But I just don't want to see repeat repeat people that I've seen in Batman movies before. Like I've seen Two-Face over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Right.
I've seen Scarecrow over and over and over again.
I think Two-Face is like a very crucial like character in the storytelling of Batman's
even if you don't make him like if he's just defense attorney Harvey Dent and not Two-Face.
Right. Oh yes, that's actually more like Harvey Dent's a character that you need in this show.
Right.
It's crucial for like the story of Gotham and like the progression.
I feel like they gave a lot of hints for the Penguin to maybe make a push as a politician to be like the mayor or something too.
That'd be wild.
Yeah.
Him sitting at the table banging the hammer.
Yeah.
That'd be
You know,
wild.
he's about to get all cleaned up.
Just like he did in Tim Burton's, right? He ran for mayor.
Yeah.
He did run for mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. He did run for mayor. Oh wow.
Yep.
Fuck. Good shit. Yeah, you boys are saying a lot of things right now that are like almost obvious.
Yeah, the
Like,
light bulb was firing off.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Like, duh. I was just so mad that he killed Vic. Like, Vic was.
I know. I literally said, "What the fuck?" out loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
What?
no.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Like it was just the sweetest moment saying family. Like it's like how you end a season.
Should have known.
And it was like perfect parallel from like the beginning. It was like, all right, like he was about to kill him, and now we're like family. And it's like, no, he was about to kill him, and now he fucking killed him. And I was just like, that, like, Vic was like a good fucking character. Like for like like there was layers to that kid. There was a lot to him, and like he was peeling them off more and more because he was becoming someone different than where we started at. But it sucks. It
Powerful.
sucks. Yeah.
HBO fucking with us.
Yeah. We see Sophia's back at Arkham, and she's getting a letter. Selena Kyle, which that's Catwoman. Yay. Half sisters. Sophia smiles at the letter, so she's probably going to be broken out. Hopefully she goes like full, like, I'm going to kill my family and kills her.
Maybe. I was gonna say it's a cool opposite of Oz, where he just lost his last little bit of family. She gains a half sister here.
Yeah,
There.
good call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm also wondering what the psychiatrist guy, is he there to help her? Is he there to now have power over her? Doesn't seem like she's in a great place or even like wants to talk to him. You know?
Yeah, right.
But is he her caretaker as a way to like protect her, or is he now in a, twisted, fucked up head guy who just now wants to, feel that power again that he used to feel? Who knows?
Hopefully the second one you can just be killed off.
Yeah.
Just get you
Thrown out the window of Arkham.
Let's get you off the fucking screen. Let's see, and then we kind of end. We see Penguin in his new garb, which is like the Penguin like garb. He's wearing the collars and the
Tux and top hat.
yeah. He's got the penthouse for his mom, overlooking the city, like he always told her. She's just a veggie.
Still in rough shape though. It's not really like what she imagined,
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like you always wanted, ma.
And then he goes to a room right behind that, and Theo's dressed up as his mom, and she said that she's proud of him. And then we go outside, and the Batman signal's showing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, pretty sweet. They said that they'd planned on that being the last shot for a while. It was the bat signal.
Nice.
I believe it. That's like the perfect little tie-in at the end for like, hey, by the way, this is a Batman story.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's also on a bigger scheme, like just nitpicking. It is kind of ridiculous that all the stuff happened. Batman's nowhere to be found.
Right.
Like a
Because
whole,
he's crying.
like a
Because
whole,
it's
like a
so
whole,
bad.
like not city, but a whole like neighborhood is blown up underground,
Yeah, he's just on a.
and Batman's listening to like Nirvana in his cave.
Yeah. They keep telling me this guy's Batman. I don't even know if I believe that. I've seen him fight like 3 people. And most of them, when I say 3 people, there were more, but they were all shot in the Battle of Winterfell. So it was impossible for me to tell exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
It was black hands hitting a slightly less black face.
He's vengeance.
Oh my god, dude! I remember seeing that in the theater too. I was like, "What do we do? Like, why?" I was like, "I get it. We're in a cave. We're also watching a fucking movie, and everybody in this room can put aside the fact
can't
that
see.
it's yeah, like we get it. Like we can put a light somewhere. Like it's fine. Really, no one's gonna be mad about it. But oh man, it's whatever. We're not here to talk about the Batman. This is a really good ending to a really good series.
Excellent.
Fucking goddamn, like they made Oz so like, I guess likable in a way, like relatable maybe more so. Like you understood kind of where he came from and how he is. You felt bad for him, but it's like, oh fuck his mom and and then he ends the show and it's very much like, fuck this fucking guy. Like, I want him to get his fucking ass beat.
Yeah, awesome setup for a criminal you can hate but understand their whole story.
It's cool that this is the Penguin. Like I said, it's not the goofy. No offense to Danny DeVito's Penguin, but
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking
Like,
Tim
it's
Burton.
Eating fish and stuff.
yeah, right. Yeah, like this is how he should be. Like he is a mafia guy.
Right.
Fucking show was
Just,
unbelievable.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
I'm like sad that it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin Farrell killed it.
Yeah, he did great. The makeup team obviously killed it. Vic was awesome. Sophia was fucking fantastic. She was phenomenal.
Yep.
I loved the intensity. The violence, the pickup. Like things were like there were stakes. Oh shit! What happened? We lose our camera? You want to go plug that black wire into that camera thing right there? Right there.
Just for
Yep,
a little
that
sign
one.
off.
And then plug into that wire right there, and then it hopefully should turn right back on. Hopefully being the key word. No. Yeah, all right. We'll take a quick second. We'll keep talking. I'll look at Seth. Keep talking.
Yeah, just overall thoughts. I thought it was really, really excellent. Hard to really find anything to critique about it, to be honest.
No, none whatsoever.
Like, yeah, it's in the 9 to 10 range.
Yeah.
And
Hands down. They said the Batman's gonna start like a week or two right after when the Penguin ends too.
perfect.
So it's literally just gonna all
What's gonna start?
Batman.
Oh, all right. So like I got
It's gonna be a week or two after the Penguin's held.
Yeah.
I
I think they will need to give an excuse to what Batman's been doing for this 2 months or whatever.
Yeah, you better explain why he had like I said, like there's been things blown up underground and Batman's
Right.
nowhere to be found.
Right.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I like that though. It's gonna be quickly after. That's what this year, right? 2025.
No, 26, I think.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, what a bunch of losers! Jesus Christ! You can't even make a bad movie in the dark. Let's see. Was there anything else? I liked the ground. I like I said, I thought it was cool that you could watch this show. Like I think that's that's the signs of a good show. Like you could watch that show. Like I said with Andor, actually. Like you could watch that
right.
show without having to like comic book movies
Yeah.
or like Batman or like in case of Andor, like be a Star Wars fan.
Yep.
Like the show was totally able to be watched on its own, and it was like a really, really good fucking show.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's just like like say like Loki, where like oh wow that was like a
You
great
have to
season,
know
but
what's
it's like-
going on, yeah.
Exactly right. It's very much like in that universe, it was really, really good. Where this shit was just fucking
Anybody can watch it.
really good. I think that's probably a reason why it's done so well on HBO, and that's probably exactly why HBO moved the show because it was originally supposed to be Thursday nights. Probably under the impression that this was going to be for a target audience, and then once they saw like the testings, they were probably like, "Oh wow, like
Holy shit.
exactly like this is good. Like fuck it, let's go Sunday nights." Kind of exactly the same thing with The Last of Us. Like The Last of Us is kind of the same thing where it's like you'd think it might be a niche audience, but then it's like, no, this shit's fucking legit. Whether you played the games or
Yeah,
didn't play
bigger
the
scale.
games,
Yeah.
it's like fucking this shit's legit. So I thought that was cool. Very, 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 very good show. Again, I would say definitely better than I was expecting it to be. I had higher expectations than I did for Agatha, but this one still was able to even exceed those.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Love to see DC putting out an A plus bit of content too. That's
Yeah.
yeah, whether you liked Batman 1 or not, that might be like one of their first good things in a while, and this was excellent.
Yep.
To follow it up. So
Gonna be Matt Reeves and James Gunn kind of doing both in DC, but very different kind of works.
Yeah.
I'd imagine. I'm
Looking
sure
forward to
James
it.
Gunn shit's gonna be very different. Superman's this summer. That's gonna be
Yeah.
sick.
And then Peacemaker 2 is right after.
Yep. I've never cared for Superman at all. Never once intrigued me. I'm super excited for the Superman movie. Just because
No pun
Jane's
intended.
going to the helm, and I'm like, all right, this movie's going to be great. I guarantee I'm going to like Superman now. So, very excited for that. I'm excited to see what DC's got to offer. Anything else?
I'm good.
No?
Watch some football, baby.
All right, cool. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we'll be talking to you guys soon. Dune, Gladiator, a lot of things coming out. Hopefully, I have a very special show coming next week. That was supposed to happen, but got pushed. Hopefully, that'll be next week. But yeah, no, great 2 shows. Luke, Seth, thanks for coming in, obviously. And
Thanks for having us as always.
banging in here for these reviews. Hope you guys all enjoyed it, and happy watching. Thank you, sir.